Yo. Yeet. Yo, what's going on, guys? What is up? Alright, let me see the get the ooh, there we go. Is up. There we go. Tweet that there. Let me post this live real quick too in Discord. That way I have it, man. Yo, what's up, Casual? What up, brother? Let me post this real quick in Discord too. Wow. There we go. There we go, dude. Yo, what's up, Raj? How you doing, brother? Are we doing good, man? I'm posting this really quick on the Discord, so give me real quick. For some reason it takes a minute for the link to come up on mobile. There we go. Yeah, dude. Wait. Let's go. Yeah, that's it. Yo, make sure you guys hit the like button as well, man. Yo, what's up, Roland? Good afternoon, mother man. Yo, what's up, though, Roland? Hope you're doing good today, man. What's up, Mike Jones? It's Mike Jones. Yo, what's your number be, Mike Jones? Isn't Mike Jones the guy that sung that song that tells his number in it? Or like some fake number? Yo, what's up, Jabba? How you doing today, brother? Good to see you, man. 1,000 plus, man. We're going to 1 million, dude. That's what I read on Reddit anyway. So I'm holding to 1 million, bro. I'm going. Holding forever. We're hitting today. Yo, nice, Raj. Yeah, my count's been hardcore today, man. You gotta remember though, because like, you know, Lee Auto did very well this morning as well, up 13%. Look at that Lee Auto. Dude, I bought so much Lee Auto under 20 bucks, it was ridiculous. I mean, Neo is one of my top holdings as well. Neo's up, you know, another 4%. About every 1% Neo goes up, you know. That's like another, every 1%'s like around $10,000. So we doing good today. Been loading up on the big boys, man, too. We're doing great. Really nice. Really good. For the paper hands, nah, man. It's on forever, Ducky. Forever. I mean, you're gonna have people that are day trading, you know, AMC right now for sure. It's up 16%, right? You're gonna have people that are definitely, you know, trading it back and forth, 100%. Back to back, Mike. Back-to-back world champions. We've been killing it since Monday, honestly. I mean, last week we had the sell-off from Wanda, and ever since Monday, we've been killing it, dude. 3 days back-to-back, man. 3 days. In a row. It's been rolling, man. It's been rolling. It's been a rolling. Yo, yeah, the Doge Cybertruck, man, that gets me every time. I love that picture. I love it, dude. Yo, hope everybody's having a great day today. If you haven't, make sure to smack the like button. Definitely helps out. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm guessing everybody's doing great. I mean, stock market's doing fucking amazing here lately. So, you know, you're not to jinx it. I guess not everything's been doing, you know, 100%. But at the end of the day, I mean, most things have been doing pretty good. Shouldn't say everything, but a lot of stuff, right? A lot of stuff has, at least. Obviously, SPACs are still doing SPACy stuff, so you can't really, I'm not really worried about SPACs, so eventually they'll come out, they're gunk. But for the most part, a lot of stuff's been up. And AMC's been rolling. AMC will go out of business in 2 years. Are you sure, Jacob? Are you sure? How do you know, man? Do you have a magic ball? You need to let me know this. I need to know the crystal ball, bro. You gotta send it to my address. We're going to sell, or are they going to make it appear that way? Maybe, Nazi, maybe, man. Maybe so. Maybe not. You never know. Could go to 1 million tomorrow. There's a $20 limit happened last squeeze. Well, intraday last squeeze was 2083, yes. In terms of like the intraday, 1 day sticks, yes. In day though, like 1 hour 6, we got to like 23 something. Reason why I said once we get past like 25 bucks area, and I know there's gonna be that one like nerd who just got into stock market like, you know, last month, who's gonna try to tell me different. But you know, those guys can fuck off. They can also hit the like button and quit being a bunch of nerds. That's what I say. That's what I say to those nerds. Get in the box. Let's see. Zilito. There we go. I am what you call a magician, Jacob. Yo, thank God, man. Thank God you're here, Jacob, to tell us that AMC is going out of business. Thank goodness, bro. You know, without you, Jacob, none of us would have any money. Thank God, Jacob. Yo, what's up, that guy? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well today. Hope everybody's doing a great day, though. Hope everybody's having a great day. My day's been doing amazing. Amazing. Had some stuff I had to do a lot today. I've been I played around with the kids for a bit as well. You know, I figured, you know, AMC was taking care of itself. I've been working super hard, man. The last like, you know, what, since January, pretty much, like crazy hard. Crazy hard, man. Look, I took the morning off today. I took the morning off. I even slept in, chat, to 8:30. I know it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. I actually slept past 8 o'clock. It was nuts today. Very soon that guy, I called this. I told you guys it was going to squeeze to 1 million. I told you guys. The same guy who says it's going to like go out of business. Will Bitcoin dip? What's up, Vince? I mean, it could dip, right? Bitcoin could dip again. I mean, it all depends on FUD. The reason why Bitcoin and stuff's been dipping here and there is because the FUD markets have been very, very, you know, not so nice. But honestly, as long as the FUD market doesn't set back in, I think we'll just continue probably making like newer highs. You know, as highs, or not newer highs, but, you know, newish highs, and then, you know, probably higher lows again. As long as there's not like a big FUD, you know, some big FUD story again setting in. Right now, it's just like the stock market has been, right? The crypto market is in the same little phase right now, where we're trading off of FUD, and there's no really reason for some of the bigger sell-offs. But I eventually expect, you know, Bitcoin to get somewhere probably around like $45,000 area, and probably find really good support in there, like I had before. They'll probably find that support level again eventually. Once the FUD market stops calming down, we'll probably grow off of that again. Again, long term, I still expect, you know, Bitcoin to be over $100,000+ though. GameStop, man. GameStop's doing the NFTs too. I don't know if you guys seen that, but GameStop is doing NFTs. Like I said, we should do. Just like I said that AMC should start selling NFTs. You know what I mean? NFTs, they should start selling them, get some money out of them. There's a bunch of dumb apes, man. We all buy that stupid shit. You know what I mean? You know, GameStop's trying to get with the plane over here. They're going to start their own little NFT market, which is great, right? You know, just like I said that, you know, eBay should probably do that back when it was doing it. And now eBay is going to be doing that as well. I mean, it only makes sense at the end of the day. It's not like I called it. I'm just saying, like, places like that should definitely do it. I mean, it's the new in phase, man. Why not? Why not jump on the boat? Extra money. And I get that AMC's not a marketplace. It's not like, you know, it's not like DME could do, or like, you know, some other places, but still, you can still sell NFTs. You know what I mean? Sell some online nasty cool art, man, with gorillas holding popcorn bags or whatever. Bunch of stupid nerds will buy them, make lots of money, and then you know, pay off some debt, dude. Make this company super strong. Why not? I mean, hell, I'll buy one just to support the cause, right? I'll buy one, whatever. Helps pay off the debt. Sign me up, man. I'll buy one for each of the kids. Though my 8 better have some stunner shades on, bro. You better have some stunner shades. Yo, what's everybody been doing today, though, man? What's everybody been doing? Bring on that share count. I don't think we're gonna get that though until, you know, late July, going into early August, at the earliest. Before we get that share count, like we already know there's lots of synthetic shares out there. You know what I mean? And it's way overshorted. We just don't know the exact number. It'd be nice to know that number, but at the end of the day, you don't need to know those numbers to have a squeeze. You know what I mean? I mean, technically right now we're in the mini squeeze, right? I just want to see if we're going to get to the full-blown, like, you know, man, super breakout squeeze. And for that to happen, I definitely want to see us get past those last highs we had back in January 27th before the marketplace got shut down on AMC. Which I think we can do that I think we can probably hit that by the end of the week if everything continues the way it is. If everything continues the way it is, we can definitely hit that, you know, on Friday for sure. Remember, going up, you know, we're up 16% over yesterday's close. Let's just say tomorrow we go up. Let's just say today, correct? Because right now we're in this lull period. You can tell that by, you can kind of tell this by the last little volume numbers we had right here. Now, historically, volume should pick up right around here. We should see volume pick back up right before this last ticker line right here. This last little graph line. Usually somewhere around right in here, you'll see volume pick back up again. Obviously going into the last like hour to 2 hours of the day. Somewhere around in there. Usually it'll start picking up. And we'll see what we happen there. Maybe we hit 20 bucks today. Maybe we'll hit the $20 mark. There's going to be a big sell wall though. There's going to be some sell walls we're going to hit on the way up there. 100%. We can do it. Yo, what's up, Shane? What up, baby? If everyone invested in GameStop, then it would go very high. Well, I mean, Jacob, that just, you know, that's... that's fairly, yeah. Yo, Jacob, dude, honestly, Jacob, I think you should just stream. Your ideas are great. You know? If I had ideas like you, Jacob, we would all be very rich. Oh, God. I'm just kidding, Jacob. I love you, man. I'm sorry. I'm sarcastic today, chat. I'm having a great day, honestly. Having a great day today. So I'm gonna be very sarcastic. Been a while since I had a good day. I'm gonna be my good days, just like, you know, just like a good overall feeling of life. So over the past like 2 or 3 weeks, been a little rough around the edges. Oh man, I don't think I'm giving anybody a hard time because I'm just like having, you know, I'm just playing around. Don't pay me no attention, man. Don't you pay me no attention. Where do you see AMC in today? It'd be awesome to see AMC over 20 bucks a day. It all depends on, like I said just a second ago, man. It all depends on how volume does about an hour and a half before close. If we see the same volume, kind of like we seen over here yesterday. Usually in the first part of the day, the first hour to 2 hours of the day, you have a pretty good volume number. Now yesterday, the last hour and a half, like right in here, where you see this volume pick up, the last hour and a half or so to 2 hours of the market, lots of volume at AMC. It'd be nice to see that again today. So that would happen somewhere right around in here is where volume should start picking up. And if that happens, obviously, then we could definitely get up to 20 bucks a day. There's going to be sell walls, though, on the way up. You know, 1950 is going to be another sell wall there, I'm sure. You know, 1975, you know, anywhere between 1990 and 20 bucks. Probably some pretty decent little sell walls. The breakthrough, but we could do it. We could do it, man. I feel it. I got the faith, bro. I got the faith. If you guys wondering about DOGECOIN, I mean, really, right now in Doge, we're just honestly just finding support levels. Because the crypto market's been so crazy here lately. And it seems like there's a really, really good support level right around 34 cents, though. Honestly, the last couple of days, we've seen a lot of that happen on here. So, Doge seems to be a very, very good buy-in spot around the 34 cents. If it dips below that, even better. Obviously, in terms of like if you're wanting good buying spots, you might be able to pick up Doge at like 30 cents on one of the dips. So if you want to put a sell or buy order in at like 30 cents, you'll probably get picked up. 31 probably be more realistic though. But that doesn't mean we at any point we're going to go down though, because we could eventually find support and, you know, all coins start going up. It all depends on the FUD market right now. 100%. Really depends on that FUD market on Doge. That's my thoughts right there. Honestly, Noah, you could, if you want to try to get a buy order, honestly, if I was putting a buy order, I'd put it somewhere probably around like 31 cents if you're trying to get the lowest. Maybe 30 if we see some kind of like a little FUD story again come in the market. I don't think we're going to see a big flash crash though, like we had before, but maybe we'll see another one. It just depends on FUD right now. Yo, what's up, Sal? What's up, baby? What's going on, brother? Yo, if you haven't hit the like button, chat, make sure you guys smack the like button. It definitely helps out. It doesn't take but a second. I do hope everybody's having a great day today. Trying to... I had a story earlier, and I don't remember what I did with it, chat. This is why I should bookmark stuff. This is why I should bookmark stuff sometimes. In all honesty, though, my PC had an update, so I had an update really quick, and I didn't, instead of me hitting, like, you know, later, I actually hit now, and then I lost my bookmark, you know. RIP. RIP, chat. It's all good. I'll find it later anyway. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Yes. 100%, Sal. Play me the mayonnaise, brother. What's the floor for you, Jason? On AMC only, what do you think the floor will be? Ortex says shorts have not covered it. Yeah, there has been no, from what I've known anyway, too. From what I know so far, goes, shorts have not covered. Shorts have not, they actually been doubling down on shorts. And you can tell that about multiple areas. They've been borrowing more. And by borrowing more, I mean like getting more synthetics, right? Currently right now, there's 40,000 short shares available. And just, you know, just yesterday alone, or, well, actually, yeah, just yesterday alone, man, there was 1.2 million short shares available. So they have shorted almost 1.1 million more shares just in the past day and a half. You know what I mean? And 3 days ago, we had 3 million short shares available. Just like I said, this number's starting to reverse again, right? I told you guys this the other day. We go through the cycle in AMC where we start seeing this number right here reverse, right? So the fee, we had it all the way down to like 5. Last time we got down to 5%, guys. If you guys remember, we got down to like 5.2%, and then we shot all the way up to 80%. So we might see that same thing happen in AMC again. That cycle of just a super high APR, you know, interest fee. But yeah, they've been pretty much just doubling down on shorts. They haven't covered, from what I've known anyway. They haven't covered, you know, their shorts yet. They've just been doubling down. So if they do start to, when they do start to cover, man, we're gonna see like some crazy big bops. I mean, honestly, sometimes I'd rather that happen though, because once we get into like, you know, obviously we're in day hours, it'd be nice for pre-market because then you don't have to stop. But honestly, it doesn't matter because even if we go to 10%, right, 10%, they're going to continue to cover in. So we'll see this obviously get suspended a lot on the way up when they do start covering. We're definitely going to see lots of suspensions, though. And until then, we're going to continue to see those kind of sell walls happen. And I wouldn't doubt it if some of those shares that we see the sell walls at are some of those that Citadel and others bought into. Neo sounds like a firework company, dude. Yo, Neo's a beastin' company, bro. Beastin'. That's where I'm gonna take some more of my tendies, man. Taking more of my tendies there. Once we squeeze, I'm taking some tendies and slapping it right on Neo's booty cheeks. Right on them, man. I'm gonna put it right in their G-string. You know what I mean? Right up on them. Besides AMC, the rest of the market is not doing much. I mean, what do you mean by not doing much, though? I mean, most of my market, a lot of my stocks have been up like 5, you know, anywhere from 3 to like 5, 6, 7%, though. You know, Li Auto's up 15%. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know. I see a lot of my stocks are up at least like 6+% though. You know, Charge went up 10%. I don't know, man. Skills up 6%. Tilray up 6%. RMO up 6%. Canoe up 6%. I don't know. I feel like the market's doing great, man. You know, Corsair up 3%, Palantir up 3%. I mean, I'll take 3 or 4% gains all day long. You ain't gotta ask me. You ain't gotta ask me twice. I feel like the market's been doing great here lately, honestly. Now, obviously, some of the value stocks haven't been doing as well. I'll give you that, like Apple and some others, like, but Apple and others, man, have been doing great over the past like couple weeks. You know, honestly, been doing great over the past few months here and there, but especially over the past like 3 weeks or so. So for them settling down some, I mean, definitely value stocks, right? And yeah, I mean, other than that, I see a lot of my stocks are up today. A ton of them are up. You know, my cryptocurrencies are up as well. I'll take it. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. It just, honestly, it just depends, Ghost. There's more than one factor there, right? So it depends on what happens. Okay, it all depends on like multiple factors. Like, is the marketplace going to shut AMC down again, kind of like it did back in January? It only meant you be able to sell instead of buy. That can definitely hurt markets, right? And they definitely can stunt the squeeze for a bit, in certain areas. Like, obviously, they're going to continue buying back in, so that would shoot the price up. It would just stink, man, if other people can't buy in, because that's definitely going to stunt squeeze growth on that. But it really all depends. Sell my reds at the top. Yeah, I have my reds at the top too. So I do that every time. That way I know what stocks to buy in that day if I want. But a lot of my stocks are in the green though. Like technically, man, like honestly, the only stocks I have in the red today are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have 15 stocks in the red. My other like 60 stocks are in the green today. I mean, at one point, it's more like 60 in the red and like 15 green. It's the reversal. And a lot of those ones that are in the red are only red like, less than a 1%. Like my Apple and stuff like that. Like, Apple's like, down like 0.3%. So a lot of these that are in the red aren't terrible in the red either. Obviously, CCIV is negative 1.2%. But again, CCIV is still a SPAC, and SPACs have been still getting, smacked around a little bit. My Invis is down 5% today, so. But my Invis, I have really good buy-in spots, so I'm not really worried. I'm still up. I'll wait till Invis squeezes back up again to like $20+. How to invest $10,000. Just pick you some stocks, man. Invest over time. And just invest over time. That's the best way to invest. If you have $10,000, split that up into, say, like $1,000 each. And just invest over time, once every other day or once a week or whatever you want to do with that. Doesn't matter to me. It's up to you. You could go all in if you want to. Depends on like you feel really, really confident right down the market, and you're not going to have any more dips here and there. That would just depend on you, right? Like I can go slap $10,000 on lots of companies and be okay with it. Come back in 5 years. I don't know if you're short term, long term, whatever. Do you think AMC could hit 100K? It would definitely be a lot to get us to 100K. Again, I don't know how many synthetic shares we have right now, right? I would like to know the numbers. I'd also like to know if we're going to get shut down by the marketplace. Is Robinhood going to bop us and make us only be able to sell? Because if that happens, you're going to have lots of paper hands just selling no matter what. Again, just like we had back in January. People are like, well, I can't buy anymore, so the market's going to go down. I'm going to get in before anybody else. You're going to see this like layoff of just crazy sales again, right? So that definitely scares me a little bit, 100%. I mean, obviously, it's synthetic shares are that like people say they are, right? And people, obviously, I've looked at numbers too. I mean, they definitely could be that high. I mean, if it's that high, man, it could go really, really high, honestly. It really could go super high. But it depends on lots of stuff, right? It depends on lots of things in that area. There's lots of unknowns, man, in there, right? So how high we're gonna go. Here's why I don't want to say like one for certain number. Financial advice, what number are you thinking, man? I mean, obviously, I hope it goes higher, man, than what I think, right? I mean, I've seen multiple stocks, right, like, you know, reach that, you know, at 10K plus indicator before. So like that's definitely, I think that's definitely plausible. If man, you know, we don't have a lot of paper handlers, and if let's say Robinhood shuts down liquidity because of liquidity issues, which is very likely. They do it all the time anyway. So let's just go ahead and say Robinhood shuts down again. Correct? And they just make it to where you can only sell your shares again. That's definitely gonna hurt, man. It's definitely gonna hurt. Because you're gonna have people with paper hand, like just like you had back in January. People are gonna like, well, I can only sell, so I'm gonna try to sell before anybody else sells. That way, I'm trying to, you know, get out before the market gets out. And then you see this big line of people just, you know, just jumping off the ship. Now, if that doesn't happen, right? It doesn't happen, and again. And those synthetic shares are just like they say, because nobody knows the actual synthetic share number. We can see some crazy. We can see some big numbers though. We can see some really big numbers. That's the reason why I was hoping June 2nd we would get those numbers from the proxies being sent out. But we're not going to get those numbers until the votes, right? We're not going to get those proxy numbers until the votes happen, and that's, you know, not. We might get those numbers late July, early August. That's a while from now. It's a while for now. We don't need to have those numbers though for the squeeze to happen. You know what I mean? We don't need to have those numbers for a squeeze to happen now. We've seen plenty of squeezes happen before you got certain numbers in the market. We all know that AMC's been heavily shorted for a long time now. It's continued getting shorted, even though there's not enough shares there, right? And I do know people are like freaking out because the 43 million shares that got put into the market. Guys, that doesn't even matter. We're not even counting the 43 million shares. Those 43 million shares have already gotten ate up. You know what I mean? And this was the reason why I was happy that Wanda dropped their shares. You know what I mean? I was happy that Wanda dropped their shares last week. Yeah, it sucked for 3 days because they were dropping shares for 3 days straight, and we went down. Right? You know, they started dropping. Well, I actually dropped some on Friday as well, but they dropped more on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They did drop more on Friday, but the bigger shares were on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They dropped out. I was happy with them dropping out. And I know it stinks, you know, short term, but we ain't got to worry about one big whale dumping on the way up and hurting the you know, the squeeze potential on that. But I was happy that they dumped out. Because now at the end of the day, most of those shares went to us, right? So most of those shares went to apes who are going to be buying and hodling, hopefully. We're going to be buying and hodling, hopefully, man. Rub your crystal ball for me, man. I can definitely see 10K though, Ghost. Yes. If the numbers are right, if the numbers are super right, man, and nothing like the market doesn't get like bopped by certain liquidity issues, we could go way higher than that. You know what I mean? You can just do the numbers, man. The numbers are there. The numbers are there for it. So the numbers are there. Like I've looked at the numbers. I've done the numbers myself. So it's synthetic shares are, you know, way out there, and the stock's heavily shorted. You can see some crazy numbers. I mean, look at GME, man. You know, GME back in January, you know, would have hit over $1,000 as well if the market didn't collapse it. You know what I mean? GME would have went over $1,000 if the market didn't collapse. And I'm talking about the market. I'm talking about, like, you know, obviously one of the bigger dogs was Robinhood. It's where most people used. It's what most retail investors used at the time. Obviously, some people spread out since then, but a lot of people use Robinhood. They still use Robinhood. And you could only do sell orders back then. So on January 27th, we all woke up ready and eager, man, to see, you know, GME go higher. And we're also eager to see AMC go higher. Guess what happened? Robinhood came in and made it only where you could only sell. The only thing there was a sell button. What happened that day? GME, AMC, and others collapsed that day because you could only sell it. I mean, cost was the same way, right? Cost was up to like $100 and something bucks that day. It collapsed because you could only sell. It scared a lot of people, you know. Thousands of shares at 300. Well, the thing is, it's the unknown, guys. That's the reason why people don't want to talk about floors, because it's the unknown. You know, it is a big unknown there. Whether people want to admit it or not, man, it's definitely a big unknown. Yo, chat, if you guys haven't, make sure to hit the like button below. It definitely helps out. I mean, I wouldn't sell AMC right now, though. To me, even next year we can have a bigger price point, right? At AMC. And the squeeze can still go higher. Now, obviously, we're waiting for certain indicators, chat. And the bigger indicators I'm waiting for right now are on this day chart right here. You can see right here, we've been gapping up. We've gapped past the last indicator, 1727. Obviously, we need to end the day over that, which I think we're going to end the day over that. This is a one-day chart, so we're looking for these one-day candlesticks. We don't get to finish this one-day candlestick, you know, 100% until the day's over. And that's in like 2 hours. So we have 2 more hours. Still think we can go to 20 bucks today. The next one, I mean, who knows? Maybe we break that indicator today. The next one day is when we ended that day on the 27th. So on the 27th, the day that we had the market, you know, obviously get pinged, because you only sell. Remember, we dropped from like $25 down to $20.36 by the end of the day. We had a $5 drop that day from 25 something. I was almost 26 bucks down to 20.36. This is the one-day indicator right on the 27th. The next indicator, obviously, you need to break is this. If you go from the 1 hour charts, though, it's right at $23 and something. So honestly, I'd rather just say 24 bucks. Inter trade hour marks. If we break through that, honestly, the next zone, you have to go back over here to break through this next zone. Honestly, the bigger zones. So you have this 30 right here. You have 29.89, which this is way back in 2017. I know there's that one guy in the chat. If I don't mention 2017, they're gonna get pissed off at me because you know they've been in the market since January. They know everything. And I get that these numbers still prevail. 3606, right back here in 2016, and then your bigger dog right here, pretty much at 3351. So honestly, if we break past these numbers, we're good to go. I honestly though, when I look back, way back in the years, it's almost, to me, it's almost like not like a credit score, right? So over the years, you know, obviously, if you don't pay a bill or whatever. The credit, the thing that's on your credit score affects your credit less and less. This thing here affects this stock less and less over time. This is all the way back in 2015. Yes, those zones still prevail, but they're less likely to have such pull as something that just happened within the last year. You know what I mean? Or even the last 2 years. So for me, most of the time, I'm looking at these numbers. Those numbers will be in the back of my head, right? 30, 31. If we pass through 33 bucks and we get past, let's say, $34, definitely onto the races. But honestly, if we pass like 25 bucks within this past like 6 months area, I can see us just continuing running super, you know, far. That's if we start seeing these buy back in, which eventually they're going to buy back in. They have to. Unless they just got more money than we think. They do have a lot of money. I get it. I do get that point. They do got lots of money. You got it. Yo, what's up? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Another crazy day. You ain't kidding, man. You ain't. I mean, if they start buying back in, which can happen at any time, it's gonna go up crazy high. But Jason, the WhatsApp I called said I needed to sell at $50 and give him the money to Mr. Tobias. Yo, C-Bound. Yo. Good old WhatsApp. Yeah, chat. Make sure you guys hit me up the WhatsApp. I mean, if you guys want to give away money, you know, there's a donate button below. There's a Cashapp below. You know, PayPal below as well. Those things support the stream. Don't give it to Mr. Tobias. I guarantee he's not sending his $1,000 over after you send him $100. I promise, chat. I promise. He's not doing it. That has sold their shares in over 600 companies. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good old Citadel, man. I love Citadel. Yo, what's up, Big Leonard? What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well today, my man. Hope you're doing well. Currently, though, again, we'll go really quick recap. AMC right now is up 17%. GME currently right now is up 14%. If you guys are wondering, obviously, you know, GME and AMC are, pretty well together, right? They're pretty much in tandem a lot of times. Also, GME also announced yesterday, though, that they're opening up an NFT market on their site, which is great. Great for, we talked about this a while back, man, that, places like, GME can definitely benefit from the NFT market. Even AMC could benefit from the NFT market. That they can sell NFTs and pay off some of their debt. There's a bunch of apes, man, that buy NFTs, right? Things like that. Apes holding like some popcorn or something. I don't care. Some golden swingy, some stunner shades on. I don't care. To pay off some of their debt would be nice. That would let more and more bigger institutions come in and buy in. We've seen some big institutions buy in. You guys seen this. Some of these shares that got bought in, chat, or some of those we've seen last week. We've seen that $25 million order come through. That $15 million order. That other $12 million order, right? There was another like $17 or $18 million order. There was like a $10 million order yesterday. These orders usually come in through those dark pools, usually within about a week or so. So some of these buy-ins we've seen right here are probably some of those bigger institutional, like commercial investors investing as well. Some of those shares are now reflecting on AMC, pushing the price up, obviously. Those usually get reflected, but not that same day, just over usually a period of a week, sometimes 2 weeks though. Sometimes 2 weeks. I've seen them last that long before you see them get put in. And some of those obviously are ETFs and funds and things like that, those small cap funds. Those are definitely some of those people have been buying in. We talked about that over the Fintel numbers yesterday as well. This takes a while, man, to go through and get registered and things like that. Diamond Hand 8 NFC, then it's Jupiter time, dude. If they can pay off some of their debts, man, at any point, obviously it's gonna make AMC's price go up. And that's gonna make like some of these bigger time people like Eric Wald, who gave AMC a $16 price target. Still a good price target, I feel like, for a free cash flow model. I get where he's coming from, but he also has to counter in obviously the debt they're in. If they're paying off some of that debt, which they are with some of the money they did, they did that the 43 million shares they did. What is that? 2 weeks ago now, somewhere around there. How long it's gone? Been 2 or 3 weeks. If they continue to pay off those debts, man, that's going to continue to raise their price points now. 100%. 100. Yeah, we might see, again, like we said earlier, Chad, it'd be nice to see AMC break $20 today. It'd be really nice, though, to see them break that 2040 area, because that would break the old January 27th, 1 day period resistance lines. The reason why Kim's probably saying don't sell at 50 is because 50 is a very psychological sell number for a lot of stocks that are squeezing. So usually you see $50, $100, $250, and then $500. Those are like the psychological sell lines that you usually see in a squeeze. So it's probably why you're seeing $50. It's definitely that first line of resistance you see people wanting to sell at. It's very common. Those are usually the more common lines. The $50, $100, the $250, and then $500 are the very common lines you see sells and squeezes. Yo, Jacob, new best friend. I like both, honestly. I don't have any money in GME. I'll be 100% about that. You guys know that. But I do want to see people make money, right? So I don't want to see anybody lose money, no matter what. You guys know me, man. I'm a very, giving, caring person about everybody. I don't want to see anybody lose money. So I'd rather, I don't have any money in GME, but I'd love to see GME hit $1,000 for you guys that are holding, or even more, who knows? Like, I don't care, right? And just like AMC, like, obviously, I have, short-term price targets, yada, yada, yada. But obviously, even I hope AMC goes higher than that. But also, nobody knows the unknown, right? We don't know how the market's going to react, right? We don't know how, is Robinhood going to restrict again? Is Robinhood only going to make it to where you can sell your AMC stock again? Places like that can definitely hurt. So obviously, it's the reason why people are reluctant to give lots of sell targets right now, because nobody knows the unknown. But yeah, this sell target could happen if, right market conditions. All those right market conditions happen. Now, obviously, if everybody's holding on, no matter even if let's say Robinhood does restrict and you can only sell. Now, if everybody's holding on, no matter what, nobody's selling, and we don't see like freak off, like sell like how we did back in late January, early February, Now, obviously, we can continue riding it up because at the end of the day, man, they're going to be buying back in, right? The whole time we're sitting there not being able to buy, guess who can buy? They're going to be wanting to be reluctant to buy. Hedge funds. They're not using places like Robinhood and others to buy, man. They're using like private brokers and things like that. Why does anybody in this ocean when you buy short of the stock? True. This is true. Do you want to buy a nice car? Just do me a favor, man, and buy it used, for God's sakes. Also, make sure you guys are putting money back. If you guys make a ton of money. You know, if you guys do make millions of dollars, just remember, you're probably in short term, right? It's probably about 30% of your money. So make sure you're putting back about 30% of that. That way, I don't want to see anybody going to jail, because that's a, you know, crime, obviously. You can get bopped. I don't want to see anybody lose their house or whatever, man, they bought with their candies because they didn't want to pay taxes. I might do a whole, man, if this thing does squeeze up high, I might do a whole tax video, honestly. I just don't want to see anybody getting, you know, hammered because they just didn't know, or they don't know no better. For the love of God, you know, if you guys buy cars or anything, buy used. I don't want to see anybody going and buying a brand new car they drive off the lot and lose 40% on either. Buy the darn thing used, man. Like, who cares if it has 10,000 miles on it? It's 10,000 miles, bro. You know? Who cares if the seat's been, you know, had a couple farts ripped in it, man? You're going to rip a couple farts yourself in that seat, man. You're going to drill holes in it, right? Like, who cares, bro? Save you some money. Buy used. But reinvest money too, Chad. For the love of God. Right? Take at least like 40% of your money and reinvest it. That way you guys can live off that the rest of your life. You know what I mean? You guys can live off that the rest of your life. Like $1 million, man, should make you say, let's just say you have $1 million. Let's just say you make 8% returns on that a year, which is very easily possible just through like a fund. You could be making 80 grand a year off that. You know what I mean? Let's just say you make like, you double that, right? Every million. You know what I mean? If you guys are wanting to be like, again, just having like an easy way of life, go put it in a fund, man, at that point. Right? At least this thing you know you're not going to lose it. I'm not saying don't take some of it, put in some high-end good stuff like your EV plays and things like that. So that's what I'm going to do because I'm stupid. But I'll definitely throw some money into some funds. I already have funds, right? You can usually get anywhere between really good 8% gains all the way up to like 20% gains easily. Easy money, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. Put $1 million into a fund at the lowest, man. Put into like a medium low risk fund. You're going to be making anywhere between 8 to 12%, probably. So you're making anywhere between like 80 to 120K a year, living off that, man. You're good. You're good, man. You're good. Anybody can live off 80 grand a year. Don't tell me you can't. Like I can live off like, I could literally live off like 40 grand a year, man, and be okay. 100%. $80K, I'm good. Now, I know you can't be crazy with it, right? But you can do it. But you can make more money other places, too. I might do a whole video on it, honestly. But at $80K a year, you should be okay. And even that, you can still be making more money, right? I'm not saying only $80K. I'm just saying, like, you put $1 million into a fund. You know, it's simple to get at least 8 to 10% back on a normal. So anywhere between like 80 to 100K a year. Obviously, taxes on that. You take a little bit out of there for taxes. Yada, 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 yada. I get it. But you can be making money other places, right? I'm not saying put all your money into a fund. I'm just saying some of it. And then you can put other places too. I don't care what you do with it. It's your money. I'm just saying be smart with it. I hate Jim Cramer. I mean, it's Jim Cramer, bro. I'm sure that guy makes money off lots of places. Including some hedge funds themselves. It just depends, Jonathan. There's a lot of Vanguard funds that are really, really well, that do great. I actually have a couple of Vanguard funds over the past like 5 years. I've consistently made like 12% gains a year in it. consistent 12% gains. Sometimes, obviously, maybe a little bit less than that, but some years I made up to 20%. So around wise though, right around like 12 to 13% has been average gains on those. That's the reason why I say at the lowest end you can at least make 8. I would say probably somewhere around like 10% though. Honestly. Hey, stock. I didn't say you're gonna be living great off 40 grand, okay, stock. You know what I mean? Let's say you're living grand, man, off 40 grand, 100%. And it also depends on where you're living at too, right? If you live off in the boondocks, you know, 40K is gonna get you a lot further than say you live in the middle of Los Angeles or you live in Nashville, you know what I mean, or some bigger city. You know what I mean? If you live around like farmland, you get a lot further with that 40 grand too. Yeah. Like obviously you'd rather be in the 80 to 100K range. Can you put all those funds? No, it's just a fund, man. You can sell it anytime, right? You can even go put it into like a VOO, man, or a VI or a VTI, things like that. You can put it into there as well. Those ETFs, the Vanguard ETFs, right? You put it in there. And there's a lot of places, man. A lot of people put money. You know, you have your VOOs. You have your like VTIs. These are all ETFs too, though, right? So that's the Vanguard SPF, you know, 500. Then you have your Vanguard total stock market. You can put in the VTI. A lot of people do the VTI as well. I mean, there's multiple places you can put it at. You could choose funds, ETFs, whatever. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day. As long as you're putting in some decent places where you're making some decent gains a year. Like, what's the matter at that point? I mean, if you want it to be even easier, I mean, you can open up like an M1 Finance account, man, and you can open up your own little fund in there yourself if you wanted to. Do you think Tesla will accept Doge? Eventually, yes, probably, Elvis. Yeah, man, I do. I don't see why they wouldn't have been. They've been working with the Doge founders, right? So I definitely think they're going to be using Doge at some point. Just don't know when exactly. Here in LA with 40K, you can buy a car and live in it. Exactly, Diego. I like the way you think, bro. It'd be hard to live here in Nashville, man. Obviously, too. 40K, you're not going to do nothing. Like obviously, 80K is more that area. You'd rather be in the triple digits. Jason, when do you think hedge funds will begin to start covering the short positions? I can't believe they are doubling down. Dude, hedge funds have a ton of money, though, Ghost. You got to remember, man. And again, they don't play by our rules. Hedge funds do not play by our rules, man. They don't have to. They don't have to play by our rules. You know what I mean? They don't care. You think hedge funds care? Like, heck no, they don't care. They never care. Because they don't have to play by the same rules with you. They have money. Lots of money, right? They don't. I'm not talking about millions. I'm talking about billions of dollars, right? They have billions with a B. So they don't really play by our rules. And the only time they get in trouble is if they get caught. And, you know, obviously investigations have to go through, yada, yada, yada. So it takes a while. And then once they get caught, and once they go through the investigations, they pay small fines. Small fines. They don't care. Why would they care, man? They're making billions, hundreds of millions, and having to pay a couple million in. Like, what's a $10 million fine, man, when you made 900 million or something, right? What's that fine going to do? The bigger thing that would hurt them, though, if they make it to where they couldn't trade or something like that for like a month or something, right? If they got hit with like a harder bop. So like a hedge fund not being able to trade for a month, like a whole, that would ruin them, man. Straight ruin them. They would have so many clients pulling out. It'd be ridiculous. Like they would literally go under. They would go under. Just 1 month of not being able to trade and being knocked out of the market for 1 month. They would really have to get bailed out by the next fudge, right? By the next fund, man. The hedge would have to come in and bail them out. People are like, take them to jail. That's never going to happen. I don't see them ever going to jail for it. Just don't see it. It hasn't happened yet. Only time I've ever seen that, obviously, is like their money laundering things. Again, right now it's just fines. Those fines do nothing. They'd be losing billions of dollars if they got bought for a whole month out of that. Could this crash the market? What do you mean, like the hedge funds getting bopped hard? I mean, obviously they could definitely flunder the market. I mean, look what happened to Discovery and all those others, man. Back when Back when that hedge fund that over leveraged, like, what was it, like 500x their times, where the heck it was. It's crazy. You know, discovering all of them got dumped. Now, obviously, the stocks they're in are going to get dumped big time, though. Dumping it all into good dividend stocks. I mean, that'd work, right? Like, I would have no fear, King, putting a lot of money into like Oracle or places like that, man. You know what I mean? I would have no problem, to me, because Oracle's like another Palantir, just a little bigger, right? So I'd put money into Oracle and others, 100%. Sign me up, baby. Sign me up. I'm ready to go. Am I in Ethereum? Yes, I am in Ethereum, Ellis. Yeah, man. I have Ethereum, yes. If AMC hits around 25 tomorrow, will it still be a buy? If AMC hits 20, I mean, obviously, as it goes up big, like, obviously, anytime a stock goes up more and more, the higher a stock goes, and there's no denying it, anytime even every penny, man, as it goes up, you're taking on more risk. But I still think the upper side of AMC is way above $25. That's what you're asking. That's the reason why I say just buy over time. It doesn't really matter where you're buying in at. It doesn't really matter where you're buying in at over time. Not short pressure or whatever. Well, yeah, obviously, there has been no shorts bought in yet, Fudlow. Shorts have not bought back in yet. Now, this number would be a lot higher, man, if shorts have bought back in. Way higher, man, if shorts bought back in. If that makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll check it out, John. I will check it out, man. Regarding taxes, I understand you only pay capital gains on amounts above the investment, but if I put in 1K in AMC, and let's say I make 5K, but I only take out the original 1K and leave the rest in, will I pay taxes? Well, as long as you're not selling, right? So if you're not selling, you're not paying those unrealized taxes, right? Because those are just unrealized gains. You're not paying taxes on unrealized gains. Now, obviously, if we squeeze, you want to take that money out, right? Because eventually, it's going to come back down off that high-end price, 100%. So I wouldn't leave it there the whole time, though. I would just eat the tax bill. Who cares? You made 5K, man. You know what I mean? You made 5K. You're going to be paying minimum taxes on that. I don't know what your tax. I don't know what your tax bracket is, right? I don't know how much money you made in the year, but you're probably gonna be paying like what, like maybe 15% on that 5K or something like that, maybe. At the end of the day, man, like taxes aren't that big a deal. The only reason I preach taxes sometimes because some people like to just spend the money or they go and lose it and they think they don't have to pay taxes anymore. That's not the truth though. You have to pay taxes, right? Taxes aren't so bad. You're still making money, and like, who cares? You still make money, man, off just putting money in an investment. Like, I'll pay taxes all day long. Does it stink seeing money go to taxes? Obviously. Mostly because our government doesn't know how to use taxes. You know what I mean? If my tax money was going to actual good stuff and I knew it was going there, I really wouldn't care at that point. You know what I mean? Just the way it is. But, you know, whatever. It's still money. Yo, Alan, thank you so much for the $10, man. It also makes you the first tip of the day, which makes you the top dono of the day, man. Makes you a big donger. Let's go. Thank you so much, man, for being the MVP of the chat. So, Jason, if hedges have to buy shares for exercise ITM calls, can't people just exercise OTM out of money calls, which will force hedges to buy from the market? Not exactly, Alan. Not exactly. It seems like it would be that way, man. But believe me, hedges have a lot of ways to work around that market. They're already showing you, man, they can work around the market. They don't follow rules. They don't go by what you think should happen. Eventually, they're going to be buying back in, though, no matter what. As long as the price continues to stay up, and as long as we see this APR number keep going back up, it is an APR, which means an annual percentage rate. The longer it's up, man, the higher it's up, they're going to feel the burn, right? Like one day doesn't matter. It matters like how far that stays upstream, right? It's like over a month period of time. That's when they're really going to start feeling the burn. Now, obviously, hedges have made a lot of money over the past couple months because the market's been falling, so they've been hedging lots of areas to make money. They also hedged over here in the crypto market. And that's one reason why you've seen the crypto market start falling was it like a couple weeks ago? Hedges were taking out some of their money that they made into the crypto markets. Not all of it was because of that, right? Some of it was, though. And they were covering, you know, some of their margins they had on the margins. That way they wouldn't get called. How does tax work? I have Robinhood and I buy and sell to do up my shares. How do I get taxed? I don't know what your realized gains are, right? So you have to look at your Robinhood statements and see what your realized gains were every month. And then you would add that number up at the end of the year. They should send you some at the end of the year though. That shows you your realized gains. And that's what you pay on. So you'll pay taxes on those realized gains. Let's say you made $10,000 in realized gains. Depending on what your tax bracket is, you would pay so much money. Let's just say 15 or 20%, probably on the average on the short-term taxes for most people. Let's say 10 or 20% is what you would pay on that, 10,000 bucks. Probably somewhere like 15% though. Probably what you're going to be paying in the realized gains. So it doesn't matter if you take it out of the app or not. You know what I mean? It all matters like when you buy and sell. They don't care that you reinvested your gains. They don't care about that. They just care about what you made. Do you think the news about PLTR will also apply to AMC? I mean, it could. It could. But I still think, honestly, for me though, I think AMC is its own animal. Kind of like I think, you know, GME is its own animal, right? If I put a stop loss at 18 for AMC, if it goes there, a second drop to 16, it will sell at 16. If you put a stop loss, well, if you put like you're wanting to sell like a limit sell at 18. I mean, it would sell once it triggers that 18 stop loss. I'm a Florida resident, no capital gains tax. Everybody has capital gains tax. You're thinking of you're not thinking of capital gains, man. You're thinking of like your state taxes. You're thinking of incomes, man. No state income tax, not capital gains tax. Everybody has capital gains tax. Everyone. Only answer the super chats, man. I'll stop watching it. Yo, come, I appreciate you, man. I mean, I get it, right? So if you're only answering super chats, then obviously you have a lot more people donating to your channel. I get what they're doing, right? It's smart. I mean, it's smart if you're, you know, if you're in it just for obviously making money. I mean, it's a good way to make a lot of money, right? So if I was sitting here, man, only talking and not reading any chats that were coming in, only reading super chats, then obviously, you know, we'd have a whole line of super chats up here. And I'd have a lot more than $10 on the day, right? Over an hour streaming made 10 bucks. It'd probably be like an hour stream making a couple $100, right? If I was only reading super chats. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, again, I don't fault those guys for doing it though. You know what I mean? They're in it to make money. I'm in it to hopefully educate some people, right? That's what I made this channel for. Now, obviously, I want to make money, man, too, obviously, to pay bills and take care of my family. Like 100%, right? I'm not doing this, you know, I'm not going to do this for absolutely nothing at the end of the day. I mean, at least like I make a couple bucks, right? But I'm also not here just to like, you know, streamline tons of money in terms of, you know, tons and tons of super chats. It's only it's fun. I mean, again, though, punish. I mean, at the I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody. By the way, chat. I mean, they made their channel to make money, obviously, and the way they're making money a lot of times is just only answering super chats. And then obviously after a while, you only know they're gonna answer super chats, so then you have to go in and super chat, right? So you're gonna have tons of super chats. And that's one reason why you probably don't see my top chat up there. It's full of a bunch of super chats. Like I said, like money-wise, obviously, it hurts me when it comes to like making money. But I made this channel, man, to hopefully, hang out. One, have a community, right? Two, hopefully help people. Obviously, any money I make is amazing because, again, it allows me to support my family. But I do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out and chilling, man. And anybody who donates here or donates on the PayPal or down below or the Cash App stuff. But nobody has to do those things. It's not why it's not the reason why I'm here. But you can't be mad at those guys. I mean, it makes sense. You can make fun of me. I'll laugh at it. Yeah, I know, Rich. I honestly, man, like every once in a while, I like doing that, like making fun. Like, you know what I mean? Not only making fun, just, me just kidding around like I did Jacob earlier. But I don't do it all the time because then you got those people that's new to the channel. They're like, wow, this guy's a real dick. When in reality, they just don't know me, right? And I'm just like having fun with their community. And I just don't want to seem like a douchebag to somebody coming in brand new. So I only have my sarcastic side come out every once in a while. I'm a very sarcastic person. You know it too. I like having fun that way. Yeah, you the man, Christian Bell. Hey, thank you, Michael. Thank you, bro. Can you still buy AMC now? You can still buy at any point. I mean, the buy is still there. It's not like it's not like it's restricted to be bought right now. You know what I mean? You can still buy AMC. We haven't seen any Robinhood liquidity issues yet, right? So until you see that, then you're pretty good to be buying, right? You're pretty good to go. That need to make most of your revenue off your investments and build the community. Yeah, exactly, Punish, exactly. I mean, I'm just here, man, to hopefully, obviously, eventually, I want to make YouTube like a the only full-time thing I'm doing. Would be great. Obviously, that's the goals. Eventually, I'll obviously make make YouTube income enough that where it's just like kind of like those guys, man, right? Making, well, obviously, you don't have to make that much money, but obviously, some of those guys are probably making $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a month right now. So obviously, they're killing it. At the end of the day, they're definitely killing it 100%, which is awesome. Again, I want to see everybody prosper, no matter what they do. No matter what they do, man. I want to see everybody prosper. You guys, I want to see you guys prosper. The reason why I say all the time, it doesn't matter what you guys are in, where I'm in, right? It all matters like whether you guys are making sound investments in the good companies you guys like, or making obviously investments in the companies that you think are going to be profitable in the future. And things like that. Good sound investments. And same thing with the crypto market. It's the reason why I'm so hesitant in certain areas when you guys say this or that, man, about some of these like smaller altcoins or some of these super, super small penny coins. Because I know how much money that you could be lost if you're getting into bad companies or getting into super small, cryptocurrencies that are kind of pump and dumpy, that'll go up and then go back down and won't do anything after that. Those kind of scare me. Not only just kind of scare me for me, because I'm not in those. It scares me because of you guys, right? I don't see you guys lose money. I made this channel, man, for you guys to hopefully make money over time. That's the reason why I want to preach those things so much. And hopefully one day, man, everybody here, man, makes millions of dollars and everybody's a millionaire. That's my whole point in the channel, man, right? Is so hopefully you guys can, make lots of money. At the end of the day, also grow a community, man, of amazing sound people that are here, all the time. I'm not saying every day. People that are here, hanging out, being a part of the channel, being a part of the community, man. Because now you guys... this channel is nothing, honestly. I'm here, man, but you guys are the community, man, not just me. How long do you think the squeeze will last for AMC? Usually, typically, a squeeze lasts somewhere around like maybe 4 to 5 days. Now, obviously, GME has been one of those outlying sectors, right? GME technically, has been in a squeeze for a long time, pretty much since January. After that first big blop down we came all down like $40, right? Then after that, we went right back up to 300 plus, then down to like 120 at its low, and then pretty much between like the 160 to $200 range, and now over $200 again. But technically, we could see something like GME happen. For the most part, usually a squeeze lasts somewhere maybe around a week. The very, very top part of a squeeze usually lasts somewhere around a couple days, and then you come down and kind of you float around new lower highs, right? And technically in that part, you're still in a squeeze, though. You're not down where it was at. you know, GME's not down at 20 bucks anymore, right? It's not down there. It's not down at $40. It's been pretty high, right? So it's definitely still been in the squeeze sector, technically. It's definitely not been at the high of the squeeze sector, but it's still been in a very, very nice spot. It's not like GME sitting at 230 bucks is a terrible, terrible. Still super high. You know what I mean? Still super, super high. It's been holding that for long periods of time. Chigga made the stock so great too. That's true, Bob. That's true, man. I agree. Do you think GME can hit 300? Yes, I do think GME can hit 300, just like I've said before. When GME went down to like 120 and everybody told me I was crazy for saying GME could go back to $300. Everybody said I was stupid for saying it's going to go over $200. It's still there, right? Yes, I get that GME is not as short as it used to be, but the short is still high compared to, a regular short. So GME can still go high. I don't think we've seen a lot of shorts. A lot of these areas where we've seen go up here, just like AMC, these aren't really shorts covering right now. These are just us, bouncing these stocks up. Now, when these shorts do start covering, we'll see that stocks go up higher. You know what I mean? We might see GME at 350 again, kind of like we've seen back in March over here. We can go on the day chart really quick. Remember back in March when GME hit, what was that, right at 351? We could see, GME maybe try to, push that again. And I really wouldn't doubt it to see it break the $300 mark, though. I get that we're only at 237. It doesn't mean much. I still think you can see GME at 300 again. Maybe even blow past that. I mean, obviously, you're gonna have a big mark right here, pushing us back at 295 area to 300. Then another mark right here at 350 to 355 area. And then after that, if something, obviously if it was to squeeze a lot higher than that, you would have, 414, 415. That's another area that would be another pushback zone and resistance lines. And the reason why I'm using the day charts, guys, instead of just like the 1 day, candlesticks, instead of like an hourly candlesticks, is because usually those 1 day candlesticks are the bigger, honestly, the bigger, harder resistance lines to break through. And when you're looking back, over a month or two back, it's a lot easier to look at those anyway. And those are usually the very, very strong resistance lines, more than say those 1 hour or 2 hour resistance lines are. I get that those are there. They're definitely, strong. They're just not as strong as those 1 days can be and usually are. Yo, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys smack the like button below, man. It doesn't take but a second to hit that. It'd be super awesome. I definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. And I do hope everybody's having a great day today. Yo, shout out again to Alan, man, for the $10 super chat too. Alan, thank you so much, man. Those things help me support my family and allow me to do this, so it means a lot. I really do appreciate you tremendously. You are a champion among men. If you guys are wondering what I'm using, if you guys haven't, if you sign up with this link right here with Webull, sign up, put $100 in, you can buy and sell 4 hours before market, 4 hours after. You also get these tier 2 NASDAQ views right now for 3 months. You can see buys and sells coming in real time in the market. Awesome thing. And I also get a free stock as well because I'm an affiliate with them. I get a free stock. You get 2 free stocks. Only those who are patient will pay off on crypto. Only people that are patient in general, man, pay off in lots of areas, Mark. The same thing in the stock market. The stock market and the crypto market, man, are a place for transfers of wealth from the impatient to the patient, right? So honestly, being patient in both markets, man, will make you lots of money. That's really that's the biggest and more simple way of making, longevity, long, good growth periods of money. 100%. I don't think you'll find anybody that will doubt you on that, or say that's not true. And anybody that says it's not true, man, just hasn't been in the market long enough to know that. It's just a transfer of wealth, man, between the impatient and the patient. Good old Buffett, man. But he's right there. He's definitely right. And there's plenty of studies to back that up. Tons and tons of studies, man, will back that up too. Let's go look up plenty of studies, man, have done those. Good old Buffett. Good old Buffett, Jeff. He's right, though. He's right, man. Total AMC is going to go to the moon. Don't sell Friday. I mean, I don't mean unless we hit like some crazy ha. I don't think anybody's gonna be selling. Honestly, I mean, again, if we had $50, you're obviously gonna have a mental sell wall there, 100%. 100%, man. How the dip, sell it at 93 plus momentum. Good old Roblox. I never bought Roblox, honestly. I'm still not a buyer of Roblox unless it goes under $60. Good old Buffett. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Get out of here, punish. Right place at the right time. Do your DD to win, man. Your due diligence. Lottery stocks just posted that Citadel just liquidated everything 2 hours ago. Can you please verify this? Are you talking about Citadel? Let me look. I haven't really looked at. I haven't seen this yet, so honestly, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to confirm this honestly unless I went through lots of stuff. That's the bad thing about. Now, the Citadel has liquidated certain assets before at losses. They have. They did a round back in back in December. They liquidated some stuff. I don't know. Let's see. Only thing I see is from lottery stocks now. Did they have a margin call? Did they get margin call? Is that what happened? I'll have to read into this a lot though. There is some stuff other than him. Definitely some Reddit posts. I'd like to see this. Let's see. Reddit shares boost Chinese billionaires movie bets on AMC. Let's see. I like to go through Bloomberg, man, and see. Just checked it. Let's see. Fintel page. It has a file date of May 21st. Scroll down. Okay, let me over here. Let me go to Fintel real quick. Where do you at? May. Control filing. Let's see. May 21st. Asset investments. May 21st, though? That was like a few days ago. They liquidate everything, though. I'm gonna have to look through all that later. There's a lot of stuff there, though. Multi-strategy hedge. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look all through this later. There's a lot of info there, though. Here's a lot of info. But agent with the lottery stocks thing was in trades. Oh, I got you, Rafi. I got you. You know, I'd have to read through stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't see any big confirmations on it, though. I see Reddit posts. You know what I mean? As much as I love Reddit, chat. I'm just not taking somebody on Reddit for word, right? Just, nope. I'd have to see it through Bloomberg, man. I'd have to see it through the terminal or something like that, right? I'd have to see it through the Bloomberg terminal or something like that. I feel like it'd already be on the Bloomberg terminal if they liquidated. I see where they did something. They did some liquidation stuff on the 21st. But that wasn't even that has nothing to do with AMC or anything like that, though. So maybe that's what they're talking about. Are they talking about the 21st liquidation? They liquidated some stocks on the 21st. But those stocks, there's no AMC mention on there at all. There's some liquidities there, but nothing there. I think they're coming out. I think they're talking about the 21st is what I'm seeing. So maybe that's what he's talking about. Blueberry, are you talking about, did you just see it posted on Reddit, maybe? I see something from the 21st, but I don't see anything other than else than that. It has nothing to do with AMC, though. So that liquidation, or whatever they liquidated, those it says passive investments, too. So I guess they liquidated some passive investments. Passive investments aren't AMC, though. Yeah, I think that's just old news from the 21st. That's like a week old. That was last Friday. That was passives. Yeah, if it's on Webull, it's probably a past thing. At the end of the day, it's probably an article by somebody that probably got written. And it's just old. It's probably like a. I wonder who's it from, right? So who wrote the article? Is it Motley Fool? Is it Motley Fool? I honestly don't see any articles. The only thing I see though is some Reddit posts. And I see the Bloomberg article. But that's from the 21st as a passive investment. So those liquidations were passive investments. Those definitely aren't like, you know, Class A stocks. Thought Stocks video he posted showed every single position they have with 0 shares. Was it on Fintel or something? Let me pull up Fintel real quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. So this is what he's getting this at, chat. This right here, I don't think this is true though. This would already be reported on. If Citadel was to liquidate everything, this would already be everywhere. I think this is maybe just a glitch in the system. Here's what he's talking about here. He's talking about all these zeros. 0, 0, 0, 0. PaySafe is still at 500,000. So they have 500,000. I think what happened is here's what I think happened. This has happened before. This isn't the first time. Is what happens is sometimes they'll liquidate certain assets. And then it gets kind of glitchy in the system for a bit, and it'll show zeros across the board. This right here would be everywhere. Again, I don't know the story yet. I haven't read into it. But yeah. And then they have 18,000 BMTX. I think this is just like glitch in the quantum scape of whatever going on there. I'd like to see. I bet you going back even on the first. I bet you that's the same thing if you were to go back then. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't report on that in my channel. I get that clicky bait, right? It's kind of clicky baity. There's no real confirmation there that they've sold, though. That's very. Again, I don't think that though. The only thing I see, man, on my Bloomberg stuff is that they sold some passive assets, liquidated some passive assets on the 21st. So, I mean, I'm sure I get why he did it, though. You've seen that in obviously clickbait, man. Click it, bro. Get some clicks, man. These folks, Matt Kors was talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Shane. That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I've seen where they, liquidated anything with some passive assets on the 21st. And that has nothing to do with AMC or anything like that. Those weren't even Class A shares that they liquidated either. A lot different, man. So I really wouldn't worry about it, Blueberry. And again, that's just like a quick rundown, really quick, chat. It's probably just a story that people have been trying to FUD around. And at the end of the day, man, a good place to FUD around is obviously Reddit, right? Anybody can make a Reddit. Anybody can post in Reddit. It's very easy to start making crazy stuff. Look what happened to Reddit the other day, man. Which crashed the overall, crypto market for a little bit. what started as a Reddit post was that China was going to start cracking down on everybody buying cryptocurrencies, which wasn't the truth, right? But it still wrecked the market, the crypto markets as well. There's lots of fun to get started in Reddit. It's the reason why a lot of times I stay away from Reddit. Too much fun in there for me, man. It is what it is. But I wouldn't worry about that. What I would worry about, chat, is hitting the like button below. Because here we are, man, midstream, doing some D&D really quick and figuring out that that is a FUD story. Really quick, man. It took us a second. We figured out it was a FUD story that quick, man. We figured it out that quick. It was that fuddy. See how fast we are, chat? See how fast it is, man? Super fast. Sorry it took a minute, though, chat. I wanted to do my own due diligence, though, right? So sorry I wasn't reading chat, like, you know, constantly like usual. But I definitely wanted to give it my 5 minutes of due diligence to make sure that I wasn't, you know, saying something wrong there. But I went through my Bloomberg. I went through everything. And the only thing I could see is where they liquidated some passive assets on the 21st. It wasn't even that much money either. So it wasn't even $100 million worth. I mean, it wasn't even $1 million worth of liquidate. So not even 1 million. That's like a 0.1% of, probably like 0.01% of what they have in assets. Yeah, I know it's obviously, you know, a lot of fun, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, I still want to do my due diligence really quick, just to make sure. Just realize it's been a hot minute since you got your channel banned. Change anything, or have they just stopped being threatened? Actually, Rich, I did get a the day before yesterday, I did get another false strike on my channel. But I didn't get it, like, the channel didn't get banned. One of my videos got bought for like 15 minutes. I just what they said to do, man, apply for an appeal, and I appealed it, and I won, right? So I'm still getting attacked. Hopefully I don't get banned again, though. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. But yeah, the stream on Monday, the stream on Monday got bought for like 20 minutes. Unfortunately, but it's all good. The only bad thing, it seems like every time I get bought, our channel views go down, right? So live stream viewers go down. That's the only bad thing I don't like about it. Is like, I feel like it hurts the channel, even though YouTube says it doesn't hurt it. It obviously does, because I'm not getting pushed out as much. You can tell by like the video views too. We're getting really good, and then now they're going back down again. It's just frustrating. Frustrating, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Yeah, there's a sell. There's probably a sell wall, I'm gonna guess, maybe. We'll see what happens here. See where this wall's at 20 bucks. I'm wondering if it's gonna be bigger or not at like maybe 19.99 or 20. Hopefully it's not there though. Hopefully, you know, we're just letting it run. The sell walls are now pretty slim right here, like 200, 600, 500, right? So we're eating through those for the most part, which is great. And we're starting to see, right in here should be where we start to see this start picking up in volume. Let's hope we can see that, man. If we start picking up in volume numbers, well, I think we'll definitely end above the $20 mark today. Remember, chat, what you want to see broke at the end of the day is right here. We want to see us having end of the day above 2036. 2040 would be great. 2050 to be better. We could break this old line on the 27th. And then the next little line we need to do is 23, like 2350, I think, 2340 area. And that's in the hour charts. We're still there. And then after that, obviously, you're looking at the 30s. And that was back in like 2016, 2017, when AMC is in the $30 range. Still resistance lines, just not as strong, honestly, I don't think. Obviously, the tops of the tops would be a little bit stronger when it was back up a lot higher. My wife's boyfriend sold his AMC shares at $8. He, see, man, paper hands, paper noodle, dude. I talked my wife's boyfriend out of selling his though. Stock Journey. I was like, bro, look, I will sleep tonight in the floor, and I won't even make a noise, man, while you guys are cuddling in bed. If you don't sell right now, right? 'Cause we made a deal, man. If he gets to sell at a certain price point, he's going to buy me a new teddy bear to cuddle with in the floor now, which is great because I need a new teddy bear. He hasn't bought me a new teddy bear in like 5 years. So I need a new teddy bear, man, to cuddle with. I have nobody, right? Him and the wife sleep in the bed. I sleep down on the floor in the little blanket. It's just how it is, dude. Dude. Stock, thank you so much for the $5. Oh, God. Read the comments in his lottery stock video. He's still getting views, though, House. Still getting those views, baby. He only gets to visit on Wednesdays. Wow, mine gets to sleep in the same bed every night. That's messed up, bro. Messed up. I haven't got to graduate to the bed yet. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, if you guys are brand new, just know, guys, that I'm very, man, I have a very good sense of humor, so, yeah. Somebody that's new to the channel is like, wow, this guy's wife has a boyfriend. I really don't care, though. Look at the $20 wall in AMC. I mean, we kind of talked about it, though. We kind of thought there's going to be a $20 sell wall. I mean, I hope we can break through that, though, man. I watched from the wardrobe. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here, bro. I'm hoping to one day get a, I'm hoping to one day, man, get one of those blow-up mattresses beside the bed, though. Maybe if we get $1,000, $10,000 a share, we can get that. I can get that blow-up mattress, though. Finally. If you guys are wondering what I'm using on the channel right now, I am using a Webull. There's a link right there. I'll post it in the top. If you sign up right now, honestly, I get a free stock as well. If you sign up, put $100 in, you get 2 free stocks. All those things definitely help out. Jason, if we see tomorrow that utilization on AMC falls greatly tomorrow, does that mean today's hedge funds have been covering isn't utilization information one day? Well, the thing is, though, Ghost, I don't want to say like utilization just one day, because what happened the other day, right, when utilization dropped like 27%? Remember last week when it dropped like super low? Some of those people weren't, reporting in, and utilization dropped. I want to see that utilization be dropping over days, right? Not just like, and again, it has to be like big drops too. It'd be bigger drops at that point too, because I honestly don't expect us to be drops though. They're shorting right now, right? They've been shorting, man. So I honestly don't see that happening. I mean, currently, look, man. I mean, they're continuing to short. They don't care. I mean, remember the other day, 3 days ago, guys, we were at 3.5 million shares of short. Look right now, dude. Our short interest is going back up. We have short shares available at 7,000. 7,000. Right? The other day, we were at 3.2 million. They're doubling down on shorts, man. They're just doubling down right now. They haven't been getting to cover. This is updated every 15 minutes. They're not covering right now. They haven't covered it yet. They have not covered yet. 2040 still tomorrow. What can be the new high? Well, after market hours, obviously we hit 25. What was it back in the day, chat? I don't remember what the number was. Let's just say $26 is their limit to break, because we had that after hours. Again, after hours is different though. Intraday it was like 23.80 something. I think it was like 23.86 intraday. And then if you go back to like 2016, at the all-time high was like 34. So obviously if we break 34, we're definitely off to the races. Let's hear some claps, House. Let's go, baby. Let's go, boys. Yo, shout out to you guys being here, man. Shout out to you guys that hit the like button today. We only had 2 hedge funds. Amazing. If we can get the likes up to 420, that'd be great. Every like matters, man. And I do hope everybody's having a great day today, though. When they start covering, the price will... Yeah, if they start covering, you'll definitely know it. You'll know when they start covering. We'll probably see AMC get shut down a couple times on the way up. And by a couple times, I mean by a lot. So every candlestick, man, that's a 10% gainer is going to shut down, right? So get ready for that too, guys. And that's not really funky business. That's just how it is. So when a stock goes up 10%, if you guys don't know, if a stock goes up 10% on a one candlestick, pretty much, it's going to get suspended for 10 minutes. And that can happen multiple times, especially if it's in day trading hours. Obviously, aftermarket, pre-market, Those rules don't apply pre-market, aftermarket, only you know, intraday period trading that works on. But yes, 100%. Yo, what's up, Jonathan? All likes matter. Agreed. Agreed. How does a hedge fund decide how long to hold it short? Well, one, it depends on how much money it's going to cost them to cover that short, right? Two, it depends on how much money and how much shorts they're shorting other places, making money to cover that short. Eventually, they'll have to get either one they'll buy back in liquidated wise. It'll just get bought back in that way, or two, again, it just costs them so much money it just doesn't make sense anymore to hold. Right now, as much as it like stinks, you gotta remember, man, these guys are making tons and tons and tons of money, right? Other places, they're not just shorting AMC. You know what I mean? It's not just like AMC's the only thing getting shorted here. They've been shorting tons of stocks. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter on that end. It all matters like when it makes sense to them, they have to cover. When there's lots of stuff that goes into it though. Eventually they're gonna have to cover though. Eventually they have to. Interest rates numbers will be another reason why, right? So those APR numbers, once those add up to a certain percentage point, it doesn't make sense anymore. They're going to have to buy back in. And eventually it'll be like a fight, right? It'll be like almost like a feeding frenzy, if that makes sense. So it's not just one hedge fund that's hedging AMC, right? It's multiple hedge funds. So one hedge fund's going to be like, well, F it, we're just going to get out before anybody else, right? And then you'll see this flood, man, coming in when they all try to go at one time. When they all try to just flood in at once. And that'll push it up a ton, man. You got a sign in the background that says not financial advice. Again, I'm not a financial advisor for sure. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not a financial advisor. I'm just a nerd on the internet. No matter what. I do need one, though. I did go to school, though, for business finance, right? So I did go to school for business finance. That I only know how to make my own money. I can tell you guys, like, what's going on in the market. I've been in the market for over 10 years, so I know a little bit on that end. I'm not a young whippersnapper. To say that utilization is 99%, short shares become available, and as soon as they would, traded the whole entire float soon. Well, the thing is, though, Ghost, it's like some of the shares, man, they're outstanding, you know, are just synthetics. They're just synthetic shares. They're not even real shares anymore. And we don't even know the real number, right? Some of these places are definitely not, you know, definitely not reporting the real numbers. Let's be honest. If you're a hedge fund, are you going to be reporting these real numbers coming in? No, you're not going to do that, dude. Because eventually you'll come in and get shut down doing that. So we're new to the stock market, but I got word that AMC would be blowing up very soon. Is that true? If so, should I buy some shares? Well, I mean, AMC's been blowing up, Smooth. I mean, obviously, don't invest any money that you can't stand to lose, no matter what, right? But we could definitely see AMC, man, you know, skyrocket, way, way higher than what it is right now, 100%. But as always, I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, so make sure you guys are doing your own research. You know, obviously, you know, one thing that can hedge you, if you guys are worried about stuff, the best way is to hedge your guys' self, right, against, like, you know, downfalls in the market, whatever. Buying over time, right, it's one good way. You know, you can even set stop losses if you want to. Again, I'm not doing those things, but if that makes you sleep better at night, then, you know, whatever, so be it. I don't care at the end of the day. It's up to you. The synthetic shares, though, are going to be nuts, guys. I'd love to see the numbers. Again, we don't really know. We don't really know right now what those exact numbers are. Let me change this over here because for some reason, let's go over here. I want to listen to some smooth beats, chat. Listen. Oh no, I broke it. No, we broke it. All right, whatever. I have to open this up in a private platform over here because. Let me sign in real quick. I'm going to sign into Spotify. Spotify has some weird stuff going on, man. I don't know what the heck it is, but sometimes it's like it gets caught in like the catch, I guess. The catch system catches it, and then it gets RIP'd for a bit. RIP'd. By the sign, like sign out and just open up a new platform over here in a private browser. Probably gonna be kind of loud for a second. There we go. There we go. Obviously, all your old settings are gone at that point. Preach, brother. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Michael, thank you so much, man, for the $10 and reminding people to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you a lot, my man. Brother told me to buy maybe 2 to 3 shares, but I'm definitely going to look into it. I mean, hey, if you're only buying 2 or 3 shares, I mean, at that point, you're not really risking much anyway. So, hey, why not? You know what I mean? Why not, man? Do you think there is a good time to sell a $14 call that expires on the 4th? You're talking about, the 4th of June? I honestly can see us still building up all the way through Friday. Honestly, right now, I don't see anything holding us down. Right this second. I mean, at the end of the day, right? I don't see anything holding us down. Not financial advice. Yo, Michael, thank you so much, though, man, for the $10, brother. I appreciate you, my man. Casey playing the smooth jam. It's time to buy AMC C-bound. Exactly, 100% correct, Jason. I think right now, when it comes to AMC, we just might see a new all-time high. I honestly think as long as nothing happens, right? Nothing crazy happens, like the market liquidate, like, you know what I mean? Not market liquidation, but the market like shutting us down. I don't think it's going to happen. But if it was to happen, obviously, then it'd be some wrenches throwing into the hatchet. Without anything like that, man, I definitely could see us making new highs right now in AMC, though. I just don't see anything right now that's holding us back, other than obviously resistance lines, right? We do have a resistance line, man, on the day chart at 2036. On the intraday hour charts at 2380, and then the all-time highs at 33. And obviously there would be some different level difficulties. I think one at like 28 or 29 area back in like 2017, and then in 2016 the high that we had, the all-time high at 33 something. Those are definitely areas that you want to look for resistance. Yo, Rich, I love you, brother. Hey, Rich, thank you so much, man, for the $5, my man. You're an amazing person, and Rich, thank you again for all the love and support. Seriously, over the last few months, man, it means the world to me and the channel here, because it allows me to continue to go. Any of you guys who have donated, throughout the time, whether it be here on the channel or on the Cash App below in the description, or the PayPal link in the description, those things, again, I can't thank you guys enough. Any of you guys who like and subscribe to the channel, thank you again. Yeah, thank you, man. Is this a gamma squeeze? Well, a gamma squeeze will probably be happening on Monday, right? So if you see the options, right now we're just been pushing this up, man, ourselves, right? So this has definitely been a squeeze sort of tight, but honestly, we haven't had any really big, shorts being bought in yet. This right here is mostly organic growth from the communities, right? With little buy-ins. From the bigger guys, but obviously, like, we've had a lot of commercial investors, right? Put in 25 million at a time at some points, and a lot of these shares that have been bought back into the market right now are those bigger shares that are coming in, obviously pushing the price up. We haven't had any like shorts coming in, buy lots of shorts back in, so that right there hasn't happened yet. Man. But you can see right here, look at all the shares right now, Chad, that'll be in the green at the end of the week. And say we end at $21, man. Look at right here, which is definitely doable. We can definitely end at $21 on Friday. If we can hit $21 on Friday, look at all the shares that are in the green, bro. Oh my God. A lot of shares right there that's in the green. And obviously, if we got to 28, that'd be nuts. Which, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it at this point, right? I'm not saying we can't hit $28. That'd be a lot of shares in the green. That'd be a whole lot of shares in green, man. Then obviously, too, man, you have all these shares down here in the 4th. You have all these shares, especially down here look at all these shares in the green on the 18th, right? These could be exercised at any time, like, so, hey. Anything's liable to happen, man. Anything's liable to happen. Now, same Monday and Tuesday, that's a lot of times when people like to, do those. Where's Ethereum going, in my opinion, Michael? I think over $10,000. Just like I think, Bitcoin's gonna go over 100K. Memorial Day, I think Monday is. Oh yeah. Forgot about that, chat. Yeah, it's a long weekend. So Monday, guys. Monday is Memorial Day. Monday is Memorial Day. Honestly, I forgot all day. I forgot all about that. Yeah, you're right there. I would have mentioned that Friday, and I just totally skipped my mind right now. Yo, thank you for Saying that again though, man. My head, like, totally forgot it for a second there. Also, remember, guys, me and Nicole are taking my grandmother, man, to the to Gallenberg on the 2nd through the 5th. So Wednesday through Saturday. I'm taking my PC and stuff with me, so I will be working. It's just going to be at a different location, right? We have a like a condo we're renting out through Verbo. So I will be doing stuff there. But we're taking my grandmother one last time. If you guys don't know, my grandmother has terminal cancer. She has bone cancer and spreading very, very rapidly. And right now she's able to at least get around a little bit. She is in hospice. Hospice comes to her house though, like 3 times a week right now. Until it gets worse, right? Then they'll be there a lot more. Right now they're giving her like maybe like 6 months. So we're trying to go before things get really, really bad, right? I mean, she's, 80 plus years old, very fragile, old lady. So me and Nicole are going to take her to the mouse, what she wants to do one last time. So we're going to take her up there. Just know that, again, me and Nicole are like, me in general, man, like my family, if you guys don't know, are more, again, more poor family, right? A lot of people in our family don't have, tons of money. So me and Nicole are like one of the only people that can actually do stuff like that. Again, you guys know I grew up in a very poor household and things like that as well. And yeah, we'll be doing that stuff, man. I have no regrets, but I'll still be working, so don't worry. I'm going to be working, but again, we're going to be taking her up there one last time. She wants to see certain places like Caves Cove and things like that. Go to this other place up there. We've went plenty of times over my childhood. One of her favorite places, so that's what we're going to do, man. We're going to take her. It's going to be fun. It's also be fun just because, it's one of the last memories that we'll ever have, right? So, in terms of being out. So, it's great, man. It's great. Remember, guys, family's everything to me. And obviously, if you guys don't have family, that's, understandable as well. Just know, man, I appreciate you guys being here, man. I hope you guys can be part of our family here. There's lots of amazing people, man. Lots of amazing people. Hey, thanks, King. I appreciate you, brother. In the same background, hey, thanks, Jeffrey. Thanks, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you guys again. You guys are all amazing people. So, to me, family's number one. So, you guys will know that 100%. I grew up in Stockton, dude. Yeah. Honestly, we actually, like 2 years of my life, we actually lived in homeless shelters for a while. And I'm talking about like actual homeless shelters, not like a like a random hotel room or something like that, right? I'm talking about like straight homeless shelters, like like little bunks and things like that. So I grew up in a very, very, very poor time, like a very, very poor household. My mom had cancer twice as well. And that's the reason why we did that. My dad was just a drunk alcoholic. My mom left him when we were, around like 8 years old. Between we were like 8 and like 11, pretty much we lived in homeless shelters. So my mom got cancer the second time, and that's when it almost killed her. So we moved in with my grandparents. My grandparents lived on a farm, and I grew up on a farm. Cutting hay and cutting tobacco and all that fun stuff, man. Chucking corn and peeling beans and all the good stuff, dude. All the good stuff. And that's pretty much how I got my start in life, right? Pretty much how I got my start in life. You guys that don't know, that's the story. Very, very, slimmed down story, but yes, it's pretty much what happened. I didn't grow up in the best of times, but I also knew I didn't want to have that for my kids' life. That's the reason why I grew up the way I am, right? I didn't want to fall into the same scenario that that me and my sister grew up in. If that makes sense. Yep, exactly, Casey. Without my grandparents, man, I probably wouldn't be here like I am today, right? So, my grandmother's like my second mom to me, like definitely like my second mom. So, without her and my grandfather passed away, back when I was like 21 from throat cancer. So, without her and him growing up, I wouldn't have amounted much, probably. Definitely not near as much as I am today. That's for sure. Now, obviously, my mom, none of my mom's fault, right? My mom had, cancer twice. She actually should have died from the second time she had it. They said that she had 100% of dying. So she actually was they put her in a coma and everything, expecting her to pass away. And miraculously, though, the terminal cancer they said she had actually responded to a new treatment drug at the time, and they actually named the cancer after her because it was the first time they actually had the cancer. So her name's actually in that cancer as a type of ovarian cancer, and they thought it was terminal, but they tried some experimental drugs and it actually worked. So yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, man. And again, not to say your guys' story. I'm sure there's way worse stories out there in the world than my stories. 100% worse, man. Like there's kids everywhere in the world, man, that are hurting every day. I'm just saying, like if I can do what I'm doing right in life, I think anybody, man, can do well. And that's the reason why I made this channel, to hopefully help some people, right? Not just help me and help you guys, but just to have a community, man, to hang out, bounce ideas off of, man, and just be better people overall. Spread the good word, man. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. That's the whole point of the channel at the end of the day. So Nightmare, hey, I'm sorry to hear about that, Calm. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. It's a not a good scenario to be in either. You know what I mean? Definitely not a good scenario. Folks are from Tennessee. My father passed from cancer. Cancer is just a terrible thing. I wish there was like some cure for it. I've lost I've lost a few family members, man, to cancer. Almost lost my mom. My sister also had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma when she was 13 as well, which obviously non-Hodgkin's lymphoma is not as serious as some cancers, but again, it's still cancer, right? Anytime you have cancer, it can still be fatal at the end of the day. But it's never fun, man. Why aren't the hedge funds canceling their shorts and book small losses compared to price going to 10K? Because right now, man, they're just being very defiant. Vic Rant. Right now, the hedges are betting on us going back down to like $9 or $8 and then covering some, right? That's what they're hedging on right now, is them buying more shorts right now, covering, say, at like $10 to $8 range again, covering a little bit. The price goes back up a little bit, and then they kind of short again, and the cycle continues. We talked about this a lot of times in lots of videos of what they keep doing, man. They just keep cycling it through. You know what I mean? Just keep cycling. They don't want to cover right now, so they're doubling down on their hedges. They're just doubling down on it, saying, "Hey, look, this price isn't going to go much higher than it is at $20." We've seen a lot of shorts today, and we've definitely been blowing through those shorts. Thank goodness. But we definitely see some shorts today. You can tell that in the short numbers. The short share availability is down like almost 1 million today. So that there alone shows you. Just in the past day and a half, we've came down from 1.2 million down to 7,000 short shares available. Yeah, I'm glad you're still here though, Fatty. Glad you're still here, brother. Is 10K realistic? It could be definitely realistic for sure, LaCoy. It all depends on multiple aspects, though. Is the market going to shut us down? Right? Is Robinhood going to make it to where we can only buy, or only sell? I mean, right? Kind of like they did back in January 27th. There's lots of stuff that goes into that, man. Or people are going to respond to some of the FUD in the market. Look at the FUD right now, chat. There's FUD going around right now that Citadel got liquidated, which is far from the truth. It didn't get liquidated. Citadel liquidated less than $1 million worth of some passive income stocks they had on the 21st. Nothing to do with the day, man, but it's just now getting reported on some of these places. It's all over Reddit right now and other places. So it also depends on, like, as we go up, how much FUD we're going to have. How many people are responding to this FUD. Is Robinhood and some of these bigger, places where people are holding lots of shares at only going to make it to where we can only sell again, kind of like they did back in January. There's lots of scenarios in that. You know what I mean? Lots of scenarios. Is 81 enough? I mean, 81's better than 1, bro. 81's better than 1, right, Saint? So, hey, 1's better than none. Yeah, well, Tilray and others have been beat down a lot, so you gotta remember those are future P level stocks, kind of like EV plays are as well. Obviously, EV plays have higher potential in number wise, but still one of those things, man. Mo fuddy, mo problems, dude. Exactly. Yo, what's up, Mar? When should you sell AMC? $1 million. I do have Twitter, yes. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter, I'm not somebody who likes. I need to spread our Twitter more, just in case we get banned again on YouTube. That way we can, do things. So if you guys haven't followed us on Twitter real quick, take your time real quick, chat. Click on this Twitter link and follow us, man. That'd be amazing. I'd definitely appreciate it. I don't really like spread our Twitter around enough. I need to. I made it, and I've really only spread it twice, I think, in the channel. And I'm bad about it, but I need to do it a lot more. That way, if we do get banned again, which is probably inevitable, we're going to get banned because hedge funds are definitely out to get me. If you guys don't know, we've been banned twice already. I've had like 4 or 5 videos getting taken down. Just on Monday, we had our live stream taken down after I got off stream. I had to apply for that again. So, yeah. You guys don't know, man. I've definitely been getting attacked by lots of hedgies. And eventually we'll probably get banned again, man. You know? I mean, it's going to happen, LaCroix. I mean, let's be honest. As much as I don't want it to happen again, it's going to happen. Hedge funds are douches. You know? Big douche. Yo, thanks, Mara. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. If you guys are wondering what I'm using, though, again, I am using the webull link, man. What does this say used for them taking down? They say I am spreading, pretty much spreading hate and violence on YouTube. That's what I get taken down from, though. I get taken down for harmful content. That's what I keep getting. That's what I keep getting banned for. The 2 times I've been banned was harmful content. Every time that my video has been taken down, it's been harmful content. So I'm guessing it's harmful to the hedge funds. The only thing I can think of, because my content's very, very far from violent, and it's very, very far from harmful, right? So that's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, I mean, if they watch my stream, obviously they know. Yeah, I don't know, dude, honestly, right? But that's the only thing I can think of, right? And maybe I'm harmful to their wallets or harmful to them. Not my fault, man. Quit shorting the stock over and over again. I mean, that's the only reason I can think of me getting banned, though, honestly, is the hedge funds, right? They have lots of money, have lots of power, so it's very easy for them to know somebody at YouTube, right? You know what I mean? And then me get bopped. I feel like I've been banned more than anybody, though. In the community, I feel like, and I'm smaller, too, right? Like, I feel like they're not going after as many people as me. Like, yeah, Matt got banned 1 time. I've been banned twice. I've had 5 different videos taken down. Like, I'm one of the smallest people, too. It's not even that large. I don't even have 20,000 subs. And I'm getting bopped left and right, dude. Like, what the heck? I don't get it, man. But it is what it is. Yo, thanks, Michael. I appreciate you, man. I mean, that's what I want to do. I want to make a positive community, right? A bunch of amazing people coming together. But, you know, it's hard out here, bro. Hard out here sometimes. Should I sell your GameStop stock? I mean, I don't know if you need to. Okay, it depends on if you're short term, then maybe, right? If you can't hold on. I don't know if are you investing your rent money? Is it your rent money? Then maybe, you know what I mean? There's lots of scenarios that go into that. I mean, I hate when people just ask me, like, should I sell my GameStop or should I sell my AMC or should I sell that or that? It's like, do you have rent due next week? Then maybe, right? I mean, obviously, if you have rent due and you don't have any money and you invest your rent money at the first of the week, then you need to pay your rent, bro. I don't want to see anybody living in a van down by the river. You can always reinvest again. Right after you pay your rent or whatever, man. You have kids, you need to put food on the table. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of different things that go into that. What's your BlackBerry with Moon? Yeah, I never bought into BlackBerry. I think honestly for me, I feel like BlackBerry is more of a long-term investment, kind of like I think some of these other ones are long terms, right? Like Nokia. Nokia, I don't think it's a terrible investment. I just think it's a longer term investment, right? I think obviously, like, as long as Nokia continues to go up in the 5G space, then obviously over the next 5 years it's going to grow. You know, just like I think BlackBerry can definitely grow. I still think it's a more of a longer term investment, though. It doesn't mean they definitely can't moon, though. 100%. I get what you're saying there. I just feel like it's more of a long term investment. Hey, DJ, you know how many times I'll say don't invest your rent money? And there's always going to be the one person in chat investing the rent money, okay? There's always gonna be that one person, man, who's like, dude, I just had to do it. I just had to do it, bro. I FOMO'd in. What do I do? And I'm like, dude, I told you not to invest your rent money. Don't do it. Yo, if you guys are wondering what I'm using, I am using Webull right now, though. If you sign up right now, Webull, if you put that $100 in, you get those 2 free stocks worth up to $1,800. Also, I do want to say, chat, we finally got signed up, man, with Public. I'm still waiting on Public, though, man, to make it to where I can give away stocks. And I don't know how long it's going to take. I know they're behind, I guess. It's the reason why it took like 3 weeks to get a hold of somebody. I guess they've been very, very jacked full of new people, new user acquisition. They're a new company, so I'm being very, not trying to be pushy on them either. But I finally got our link, though. Eventually, I'll be able to give away some stocks over there. Eventually, if you guys want to sign up, go ahead and sign up. You put $1 in, you get a free stock worth up to $50. I think it's a great platform. You can follow me over there at Jason Allen. It's not really like your regular like investment platform, though. It's more like a social investment platform, if that makes sense. And you can only buy like in day hours of trading hours right now. But you can buy like, pieces of stock, right? So you can buy like, say 5% of like Tesla or something like that, right? So you can buy fractional shares over there. I think it's a cool platform, though, honestly. Definitely got some growth to do, though. It's a newer platform. And you can buy pre-IPO and things like that over there, which is great. I think it's a good platform so far. I've only been using it for a little bit, man. Do you have Vortex? Yes, I do have Vortex. Yes. True, I do. I do. Let's see. Get some AMC shorts lost. God, dude. Good, loud, and mighty. So AMC, guys. AMC costed short sellers over $400 million yesterday. Over $400 million alone yesterday. AMC did. GameStop cost them over right at $300 million as well. Right at $300 million on GameStop lost yesterday too. I'll go over that later though. It's crazy. that is nutty McFuddies, bro. That's a whole lot of losses you got there, brother. That's a whole lot of losses. And this week alone, it's cost them over $700 million this week. So Monday and Tuesday, it cost them over $700 million. Yesterday, it cost them over $400 million, though. I don't know the exact number over the whole week for AMC. I mean, for GME. If you guys are worried about GME, I do know it cost them over $300 million yesterday. I'd probably say somewhere around the same. So probably somewhere around $500.5 million. What I mean, should say $500.5 million. Probably this almost $600 million. Somewhere probably around in GME. I'm going to guesstimate. I don't know the exact numbers, so obviously take those with a little bit downward area right there, but probably somewhere in there is definitely what I would say. I'm reading through some articles right now, though. Reading through the articles. That was straight from Vortex, by the way, as well, Chad. Those numbers were straight from Vortex. I didn't pull them out of the hat, by the way. Currently right now, let's see. Currently right now, utilization's at 99.33%. So 99.33%. It's up 3.45% over the last 7 days. 7 days ago remember when we had that drop down at 96.02% utilization number. So we're definitely going back up. There. And we'll start to see these other ones start to reverse, like your exchange reported short interest. Right now it's at 94.58 million. 7 days ago it was at 87.55 million. The other day these were negatives, so going back up again, reversing. We're seeing that same thing. Estimated short interest percent of free float, again at 17.27. Previously was at 16.27. Another change is 6.15% as well. So you're seeing those numbers reverse back again. Seeing those same numbers reverse again. For you guys worrying about Vortex and numbers. And for people wondering about utilization on GME, GME utilization is up to 67.67%. Exchange reported short interest is at 11.97 million, going up again, going back up, and then the estimated short interest percent of free flow going back up again as well, 20.72 right now. Quick numbers, man. Quick math, guys. Quick math. I'll do a video later. Obviously, I'll have all those there. I will do the video. Oh, rip. Stop it. There we go. Thought I broke it for a second. Yeet, brother. Let's go, man. All right. I'm back, chat. I was reading those articles. Torride looks so nice. I'll buy that for the wife, dude. Yeah, the Torride. Yeah, Torride actually doesn't look bad, honestly. The new Kia, yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. I'll agree with that. They're going to try to pump it to 50 by Friday to get us to sell. Don't fall for the tricks. They're little tricks, man. They better be paying me some money. Yo, what's up, Stock Explorer? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well today. Yo, what's up, West Virginia? Hey, I've seen the retweet, by the way, so you appreciate it, brother. Power hour, man. We got power 30 minutes. I was hoping to see a little more volume today, kind of like yesterday in aftermarket, going into markets, which is still fine. We're still at a really good point here. We haven't fell off. We'll see what happens this last 30 minutes. Maybe we can get up here to this level on our things right here, like see some sticks. Even riding this level would be nice. See if we can build over 20 before the end of the day. Not the end of the world if we don't, though. Still a great day, up almost 20%. Honestly, if we stay above $19, I'll be very happy. Cool to see 20, though, right? Cool to see 20 at the end. But, hey, you won't see me complaining. And Doge is still staying at the same, like I said, guys. Doge has a really good spot at 34 cents. If you're buying any below that, obviously very, very nice. Even at 34 cents is good. Neo's up almost 5% of the day. Great. Li Auto up 15% of the day. Great. Love to see Li Auto up there, man. Smacking booty holes. How about it, chat? How about it, man? Love it. XPing, again, up. Big boys. Big boy status. Getting up there, man. I'm glad I bought a lot of these EV plays when they're very, very far down again. There could definitely be some more opportunities to get in again, but nice, man. Even Fisker, right? Even Fisker right here, you know, up almost 5% today. I bought a lot of Fisker down at $10. So it's definitely been a lot of good buys here and there. You know, Palantir up almost 3% today as well. There's a lot of good stocks today. Lots of good. I think it's going to continue throughout the whole week. It's going to continue throughout the whole week. I think even next week, I think we can see some good times in the market. And obviously going into the week after that, it's going to be where we get those new CPI data. That's where we could start seeing a little more FUD in the market for a little bit. For like a week or so. I don't think it's going to last as long as this last FUD happened, though. There's not a lot you can do about that. Just ride the wave of emotion, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine, man. I think everybody that's been in AMC so far knows the wave of emotions. Jason, you got a paper trade. Dude, hey, Jordan, it's always good. I used to paper trade a lot, honestly. I haven't paper traded in years. But it is funny, man, sometimes to, there for a while, like I was in this point where I would just trade just to see what happened. But then it makes you feel bad. You're like, man, if only I would have YOLO'd. Then you feel good sometimes when you would have YOLO'd and you would have lost a lot too. What are the chances AMC pulls back tomorrow? I don't think we see a pullback. Honestly, I don't think we see a pullback tomorrow. If we seen some kind of pullback, I think that would be on maybe a Friday. We would see more attacks on a Friday than a Thursday. Maybe though. Maybe they start doing more attacks earlier. But I'd be more willing to bet probably early starting Friday. Yo, thanks 48 Drummer. Hope you're doing well, man. I hope Canada's treating you good as well, man. Hope it's going very nice. Also, if you guys didn't know, we did open up. Finally got our public link. We are waiting on the access to give away stocks though. Still, finally got our public link. If you sign up right there, any kind of money you put in, you get one free stock worth of the $50. It's a great social platform. You can follow me at Jason Allen. It's more of a social, investing platform. That's what they call it. Different now. It's definitely different. And you can buy like, you know, pieces of shares there. So it's a good platform to buy pieces of shares. But as always, obviously, my main platform obviously is webull on the main side of things. But hey, if I need to buy some prints here and there, maybe for sure. I've been using it a little bit though. I do have some stocks in there. I bought my usual random, like, you know, Disney, Apple, Tesla, and others on there. I bought a little bit, put it on the app. Been watching Jason since way back in January, base. Yeah, honestly, yeah, she's been around for a long time. 100%, dude. If you guys hear Navy in the background, it's because she's cackling. By the way, her and the boys are playing. The BTT check. I can check BTT real quick. Yeah. Let me check on the coin market cap real quick. BTT's up 5% right now. I think we're going to start going back up on BTT here. Obviously, you want to look for these like areas on BTT, which is like 0.007. Currently, right now, we're at like what, 0.004. I can definitely see us running back up to 0.007. Break through that, then the next one would be this like 0.009. And then obviously getting back above a penny would be awesome on BTT. I still think BTT eventually could run up to say 10 cents this summer though. Now, BTT has a pretty strong following though. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of coins there. There's 990 trillion. There's a lot of people holding the crap out of that coin too. It's a super small coin. I don't have any XRP, honestly. I'll be completely honest. I have no XRP, but XRP, once they get through all the litigation stuff, man, that thing's probably gonna moon big time. That thing's gonna go crazy fast. I'm sure of it. And I might eventually buy some. I might eventually get some for sure. I just don't have anything right now. Well, yeah, obviously, Dogecoin's at a point right now where it's definitely found really, really good ground right around 34, 33 cents, 34 cent area. It's been a very, very good ground for it over the past few days. So that means it's got a pretty good pretty good little flat spot there where it's probably going to eventually leech off of and go up. Especially if, say, whichever one happens first, the Coinbase, launch, or, Elon saying we're going to start accepting Doge for Tesla and stuff like that. And especially if Doge themselves, man, get Doge in terms of like down-wise, in terms of like saying, right now it takes a minute on the blockchain to use Dogecoin. So if they get it down to like 30 seconds, something like that, which I think could definitely be happening, could definitely happen. Obviously, I don't see us getting down to 10 cents like, Elon said 10x. That'd be very, very hard. But if we get down to 30, I think that would help out the coin a lot as well. It's more efficient at the end of the day, right? Even using even less energy at that point as well. That could be another booster for it on that end. I shall buy AMC today. Yo, nice, Rosh. Nice. The AMC lords have spoken, chat. They've spoken. Buy and hold on, man. Buy and hold on. I just like the money markets in general. You guys know me, man. I don't care if it's the crypto market. I don't care if it's the housing market. I don't care if it's the stock market. I just like the money markets, man. I think they're awesome to keep up with. I like talking about it. Again, I did go to school for that because I like the money markets, right? That's the reason why I went to school for business finance. I like money markets, man. They're awesome to talk about. There's lots to them. Do you think the market will crash going into next release of the No, I don't think it's going to crash, Kevin. I do think we'll see some dips here and there, though. Yes, I don't think it's going to be like last month's. Last month's, everybody went into it, like didn't know what was going to happen. It was worse than what people thought, so we dumped even more. I think this coming month's going to be about the same as last month, though, in terms of like numbers, but it's not going to be the unknown, right? So last time we had fear and unknown. We had fear and unknown last time. This time we don't really have the fear and unknown as much. So we know where that number is probably going to be about. It's going to be about the same as last month's. Because both months the economy was shut down pretty much. Last month we got April's. This month we're getting May's. So they should be about the same. Now, barring, obviously, let's just say, like hypothetically, let's just say the numbers come out and they're way worse than last month's. Then you could definitely see some dips in the market. Some bigger dips, right? I don't see that happening, though. I think it's going to be about the same as last month's. So if it's about the same as last month's in terms of like the CPI data, I don't think you're going to see near as big as a dip as last month's. It was a lot of fear and unknown there. We can definitely see some dips here and there in the market, 100% though, because it's just CPI data. There's definitely some unknown there, no matter what. So you're going to see some dips here and there. I just don't think it's going to happen as early and happen as long. So that dip, like dip last time, lasted a couple weeks, almost 3 weeks altogether. I think it was like 3 weeks altogether actually, because it was a week before, 2 weeks after. This one right here might last like a week and a half or maybe 2 weeks. Who the heck's selling Doge at this point? Paul, you'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Like some people like they bought it like, you know, down here at say 20 something cents. Now they obviously should have sold over here. They're gonna sell like 36, 38 cents. You'd be surprised though. We had this 33.75 area. It seems like right now though, there's been a really good line right around 34 cents. So if you're buying, like say if you're buying it, you're putting a buy order at say 32 or 33. You know, honestly, you probably make money on that point. Again, I still think, you know, Doge is going to go right back up into the 50s and 60s and stuff once we get stuff rolling again in Doge. Just like I think the other crypto markets are going to go right back up. You know, Dogecoin above 45K again. You know, Litecoin right back up as well. Same thing with Ethereum. All those are going to go back up. I still think the summer months will be very, very nice for cryptocurrencies. Just like I think the later months, the later summer months are going to be super great for the stock market going into the fall. I think we're going to see a lot more ups than those down waves. Yo, what's up, Ethan? How you doing, brother? And that's the one reason why you see a lot of people, you know, doing some really good bets into June and going into, you know, September. Because a lot of companies are going to be getting really good, you know, earnings coming in, man. Earnings going to be great for Q2, Q3s for lots of companies. Litecoin is definitely undervalued. I think Litecoin's going to hit $1,000 a coin. I think it continue to run after that. And one day we might see Litecoin at $10,000 a coin. I don't know. Right? One day we're going to run out of coins, right? And Litecoin's only got a certain amount. And then eventually the coin's going to go in value no matter what at that point. Litecoin's what got me into cryptocurrencies in the first place way back when. Way back when, man. Cost is a heavily shorted stock, man. Cost always pumping. You know what I mean? It's always been up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. The reason why I said that day, look, if you can get costs, you know, somewhere around like $17 area, you're probably at least going to make, you know, at least $3+ a share, if not more sometimes. Like right now, obviously it's breaking even. It was definitely up a lot higher earlier at 22. But cost is one of those stocks, man, that that the shorts just continue to short it. I haven't looked at those numbers yet on the iBar desk for cost in a minute. Let me pull them up real quick though. But it's just one of those stocks, man. It's usually getting smacked around by shorts. Yeah, look at this. Look at this fee right now on cost, dude. This is a crazy thing, man. This cost just gets bombed because the short floats. You know, there's not many stocks there, right? One, 98% fee. Now, you know, it's 2,000 short shares available. At one point, I had 90 short shares available. I mean, it goes through these cycles, man. It's always so high. I don't know why anybody shorts this thing. But hey, dude. I guess it's like one of those high risk, high reward things for them, maybe. A high risk, high reward. You know? Because obviously, the fee's massive. Oh, it's always like over 90%. You've seen that right there, man. Going back, you know, the last 6 days, it's almost been 90% plus. One of those stocks. Guessing the reward is there for them, maybe on the stick. Yo, what's up, Jack? What's up, brother? If GameStop and AMC stock going up again, I expect they will go. Other meme stocks are going to go behind it for sure. Cost, you know, others, right? Especially Cost, though. Cost has been one of those stocks, man, that's been just heavily shorted. Like more than others, right? This crazy shorts, man, on that stock. But there's not a lot of stocks there, so it's like usually, so it squeezes usually maybe to like 26, 28. We had that big squeeze back in January, but obviously, like the synthetics though on AMC, synthetics on AMC are a lot higher than they are on costs. So the synthetics wise on AMC's, I think is a lot higher there in terms of like, you know, eventually pushing the stock price to crazy heights, right? But I still think you make money on others, right? If you're in those. If you're in those. Oh yeah. We're on I was on cost for a second. Something I was talking about. I think somebody said they were in cost. So I brought it up real quick just to check on it. Oh, you're talking about the short interest rates. Yeah, it'd be nuts. It'd be nice to see up there, man. But cost is just, again, it's just its own little beast on that end. Again, I think it's one of those high risk, high reward kind of things for those hedges. Yeah, AMC's doing great now. One of the lesser meme stocks. I mean, he kind of names them right there, right? You got Nokia, BlackBerry, Sundial. You know, obviously costs. There was some other ones back. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head though. It's definitely the more main ones that I remember. But there were, I think there were like what? There were like at least like 10 or 15 stocks, man, that were kind of memey, or part of the meme stock crew. Obviously, your bigger ones were obviously at the time were like AMC and GME. Cost was another big one. I think it went up to like 100 and something bucks. I think knock, yeah, knock was another one as well. They were definitely in there. Yo, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys hit the like button below. It definitely helps out. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Shout out to anybody who's donated today. Again, those things allow me to support my family, allow me to be here. I do appreciate everybody hanging out, chilling, by the pool. I do hope everybody's having a great day. Ryan Mara stock are going up again since crypto. Yeah. So Ryan Mara, Ebon, and others, man, have been held down a lot by cryptocurrencies. I think we're going to see a crypto big run again in summer, and I think you're going to see Mara, Riot, you know, Ebon, and others like that, man, go up again. 100%. If you guys wondering what I'm using, I am using Webull. I'll be right back, chat. I'm going to go fill my water up again and grab me another cola because I need some bubbles in my mouth. Or honestly, in my throat. I'll be right back, chat. BRB. Don't leave. I'll have to charge up, too. I'm back, chat. Back. I had to chase Navy really quick. Chase Navy around the house, man. Get some exercise really quick, chat. Sure, rally engaged, dude. Oh, man. Let's go, baby. I had to get my daily exercise in. Chase Navy exercise. Casey McChaserson, bro. Casey McChaserson. We got, what, 14 minutes left in the market, dude. 14 minutes. Yo, if you haven't, make sure to hit the like button below, chat. Every like matters, dude. Every like matters. I invested in both of them. AMCX is corporate. Low, steady gains. Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about AMC Networks. You're talking about the AMC Network. Dude, I told you. They don't want us to break the 20, this level right here. Here's the level they don't want us to break, Chad. I'll show you really quick. Here's the day chart, right? They do not want us to break this level right here. 2036. Back right here. So if we break this line right here, 2036, then you only have to go by the hour charts, right? This is intraday, right? Endings. This is where it ended that day at 2036. That's a resistance line that if we do break, could signal that we're definitely off to the races at that point. Now, obviously, you do have some smaller signals, right? You have the all-time high at like right around 34. You have your intraday, hour chart at 20. Was it 2386? And then obviously that 25, but it's aftermarket, so I'm not even going through that right now. I'm just gonna go with the 23, and then obviously you have some smaller ones that like one at 28, back in 26 or 2017, and then the 30, almost 34 in 2016. Long time ago. So they're still there. Still there, man. Still there. They definitely don't want us to break. They definitely don't want us to break that, though. This isn't a squeeze, bro. This isn't the squeeze. You already hear, guys. We're straight from Steve with his all capital letters. Yo, Steve, thank you for embracing and telling us, man. Almighty Steve, thank you. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate you. You got to put it all in capital letters. Yeah. You got to put not the big squeeze. And then you got to, then what was it after that? Oh yeah, dot. You got to put dots, bro. Right, Steve. Tell him, baby. Tell him, man. This is not the biggest of all the bigs, man. I'm such a man. I'm sorry, guys. If everyone did the opposite of what they do, they'd be rich. It's true. It's true, man. 100%. Oh yeah. Look, it's got SpongeBob down below. Yeah, where are we at right here? Got some SpongeBob, bro, right here. And then obviously you have Patrick like staring back down. This is total, man. Like this is like if you don't want somebody being a financial advisor, I don't know, man. What else would you expect out of a financial advisor, honestly? No, I'm not a financial advisor, which just means I can wear this, right? If I was a financial advisor, I'd just be wearing suits all day. And button-ups. Being miserable in life. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. Yo, DJ, you don't even want to know, man, because all my stocks are probably going to be EV plays. Honestly, most of my plays are probably still going to be EV because they're all very, very undervalued. I mean, obviously, you know, charge points back up at least, right? So currently, right now, it's still under 25 bucks though. I mean, I'm a buyer of charge point, you know, pretty good, man. A lot under 25 bucks. And obviously, to me, man, I'm picking lots of EV plays, whether it's like Li Auto, Fisker, in terms of like long-term hauls, right? Now, obviously, you can invest in AMC and others as well. Those would be more, you're looking at short-term and then getting out on the squeeze, and then you'll probably buy back in after that again, probably, right? That's what I'm guessing. That's what most people probably do, which is smart. Obviously, I still think Palantir's another good stock to be buying into. You know, SMPR, which is, you know, Volta. I'd even at these price points, honestly, I'd probably even buy into Corsair Gaming still quite a bit, man. Canopy Growth would be another one, I guess. Obviously, I still think Canoe's a great stock. Eventually, it's going to catch up with it. You'll be way in the green from where it's at right now. Still, you know, Neo, CCIV, Tesla. It's hard to pick though. You know what I mean? Definitely hard to pick. You know, you got Lemonade as well. Lemonade's up though, good today. It's up 10%. So Lemonade's smashing it today. And look at Lemonade's chart today, dude. Look at this. Just break out Lemonade really quick. I have Lemonade insurance too, but like it was at like 70, what, right at 76 earlier. Right now it was at one point almost up, you know, almost 10 bucks today over the close yesterday, right around 75 something. It was even lower than that though for a while. It's way down. It's like in the 50s. Remember, I sold this stock though, chat. I sold this stock a while back. Like, I love Lemonade, but it was up way too high. At one point, Lemonade was up here like 188, way too high, right? I think Lemonade in a good market, somewhere probably around like $100 area, 90 to 100 bucks. Then it really dipped down into the 50s. I bought quite a bit down in here, below 65, between 65 and the 54 area. I bought shares. Got V-shape going, man. We'll see if we can break back up to this level on Lemonade, right? Get back to the $100 area. Be nice. Would be very nice. I would not complain. Definitely one of the better performing stocks today for me. You know, outside other plays like Li Auto, right? Li Auto's been a monster, up 14% today, almost 15% right there. But yeah. That goes into the aftermarket there. I'll watch Lee for a minute. But a lot of those stocks are still down though. You know, over where they were back in, say, January, way down. Still some stocks, even with the last couple pushes we had, are still down, you know, 50% over the last while. No, treat your choice, dude. I wish if I had some suits, I do have some suits in the closet. It's not like I don't wear suits at all. It's just I don't really like to if I don't have to. Honestly, I'd love to get some like crazy wacky ones though. Yo, why would you do it on a Wednesday though, Riviera? It sounds silly, man. It sounds silly to me. If you were going by that model, you'd be doing it on a Friday and then buying back in on like a Tuesday then. Because obviously Monday, we don't have, market's not open Monday. So we don't have the market open Monday. I don't know, man. Sounds very weird. Alright, the last day for AMC voters to be registered. Yes. Yes, Rick. And then proxies will be sent out in a second. And obviously in July, we have, you know, everything come in in July. Yo, if you guys haven't, think about smacking the like button as well. I definitely appreciate it, man. I don't think we should sell AMC shares before the June 2nd recount at all. Well, we're not even getting those numbers, though, until July now. I mean, Again, it all I guess it depends on you, man. It's your money, right? I can't tell you like what to do with your money. I can't tell you what to do with your money. It is your money. So you guys do what you want to with your money. It's your money, right? So I can't tell you what to do with it. I like Lemonade. Stock performance. Can't argue with much. Yeah. DJ, yeah. Lemonade's just a good company overall. To me, man, they're just transforming the industry in terms of how to get insurance and also the cheapness of insurance. So for me, man, I was like, hey, dude, count me up, baby. Buy Cardano and the end of the month. What do you mean buy Cardano? I mean, I think Cardano is going to go up over this summer, man. I've been buying Cardano for a while now. For what? Since I think my first time I bought Cardano was right around 60 cents. Right around 60 cents on my first buy. So I definitely get it super early. But early enough, I feel like. Yo, Riviera, don't you play around, bro. Don't you play around like that, man. You bunch of players. You guys are goofy, dude. You guys are goofy. What you could do, though, is open up your account on Webull. Sign up, put you $100 and you get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,800 Rooskies. Please watch this video, Rick. You can't post links here, so I don't know what link that is. Just put the title in the chat and it'll pull it up. I can pull it up that way, though. You know what I mean? 3 minutes, chat. 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. 3 whole minutes. Make sure you guys smack the like button below in the 3 minutes. Every like for the strong ending of $20.99. You mean 100 million? 100K's weak. Weak hands. 100 million, chat. $1 billion. I'm just kidding around with you guys, dude. I love you guys. Smack it. Pack it. 1 million, 1 million billion, 1 trillion zillion, 1 zillion. That's it, chat. I'm not selling to 1 zillion. Imagine having 1 zillion. Is 1 zillion a number? I think zillion's a number, right? Imagine having $1 zillion. You'd probably be the first zillionaire. Get out of here, Rich, you nerd. You guys are a bunch of trolls. Chat, if you guys are watching, you guys aren't normal to my channel, man. There's a bunch of trolls here. Trying to troll the chat. Guys, you're giving the new people bad vibes. Bad vibes. Please watch and let me know. I got you, Rick. I got you. I'll look at it, man. I'll look at it, Rick. I will look at it, man. Intentionally pushing AMC stocks to $50 by Friday. Why? Yeah, I'll look at it. I've seen it before. I've seen a couple of those, type videos. I don't honestly myself. I don't think they're really correct, but we'll see what happens. I definitely think we can see some pushes up until the end of the week. Yes, until Friday, 100%. Now, Friday is definitely going to be one of those times when we're going to be really fighting, I feel like, personally, before end of week. Because you guys got to remember, man, they haven't bought any in yet. So this right here, pushing AMC stock up, isn't hedge funds that have been buying back in right now. They haven't really bought back in yet. And if you guys have seen the story that, that Citadel had liquidated, that story is false, though, too. What's the significance of breaking 20 bucks? Honestly, the bigger significance will be breaking the 2038 number, and that's just the day resistance line we had set back in January 27th, and that was back when the market kind of shut down trading on certain liquidities like AMC, GME, costs and others. Especially places like Robinhood, which had the biggest issues and was down the longest. Not saying other places didn't, but a lot of the places got that issue done with really quick. Robinhood definitely had the biggest and longest one, and more people held on Robinhood, so obviously there's a bigger issue there. You can only sell. So that day we ended at $20.38. So that'd definitely be a resistance line to break through. And then intraday hour mark would be right at $24. And then after that would be the $30 mark. And then obviously the highest level we've seen was right at 34. That's been years ago. Those lines are still there, and we still have to break through those. We finished, chat. We finished somewhere around $19.56, up 19.20%. Clappers in the chat, dude. Kick yeah, brother. Kick yeah. Very nice. That is so nice, yes? You make me very sexy. It's a very sexy stock price. Imagine if I talk like that. That was like Bull Rat. Yes, I give you sexy stocks who give me sexy love. Dude. Yo, Barbershop, love you, brother. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out, Barbershop. You're an amazing person. I have experienced a share recount. Yes, guys. And my problem with share recounts, man, is sometimes they don't turn out to be share recounts. They turn out to be like a, they do this like preliminary share count, right? I mean, not all the times, but I've had it happen before, man. Where they only count a certain part of the shares. Dude, it's annoying when they do that. I don't think AMC's gonna do that though. I feel like we're gonna get the exact numbers of the share recount. It's usually what happens. But I have had, other areas, man. Yo, Mongoose. I have a lot more subs that talk like that, maybe. Oh, really? You're in... No way, Drew. You are not in Kazakhstan. You're not there, bro. Get out of here, Drew. Why you gotta lie, bro? Why you lying to me, dude? Oh, man. Fancy reaches $27. That's a higher share price than before the pandemic. That's... Yeah. I mean, it's very big for sure, DJ. Very, very big. But again, with synthetic shares, man, AMC could definitely pump to really, really high rates. Is it very, very close to Kazakhstan? I don't know anything about those areas, honestly. I do know, like, Kazakhstan is a very pretty country, though. I do know those areas are very, very pretty. You know what I mean? Oh, you are. You are kind of close to Kazakhstan, right? You are. You are close. You're only separated by like what, like by Asia right there, or like China area. There's so many little tiny countries over there I really don't know nothing about. Right? There's definitely some areas over there. I do know those areas are very pretty in Central Asia, right? So I do know it's like some very, very pretty areas over there, man. Like Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan, man, is like another pretty place. Yeah, you're not far away from that, though. I think it's how you say it, right? Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. Uzbekistan or Uzbekistan. There's like a bunch of crazy, cool, cathedrals there, man. Yeah, all those areas over there, man, very pretty. Very pretty. You're not far away from that, though. You're definitely not far away. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Drew. That's what I was saying. I know they're poorer countries too. Like Kazakhstan and areas like that have a lot of poor, a lot more poor. Still very pretty though. I think Borat was from a fictional place. Nah, Borat was from Kazakhstan, right? At first, Kazakhstan was actually mad about Borat using their country, but then it turned into Kazakhstan making lots of money and people wanting to come over there and visit, right, and being tourist attractions. So they actually embraced it. Kazakhstan's actually real. Drew lives pretty close to it. He's only separated by I think China over there. I mean, I guess there's struggles all over the world too. You know what I mean? Definitely struggles everywhere. We all have our, every country has their struggles, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't like seeing lots. I don't even like talking about it, honestly. It makes me feel bad for everybody. I see Chinese stocks rise as high as 4,500% AMC and GME. We'll soon break that record. You heard it here first, Chad. Rick says we're breaking it, man. Donate all your money here, Chad. The donate button below. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I'm kidding. I love you guys. Rajesh, I didn't know that. Yeah. It's actually real. It's actually a real country. It's very, very pretty, man. Very pretty country, too. Very pretty country. Now I've got it stuck in my head. Now I can't stop talking like it, too. Loud, chat. Loud. How much money, you guys think that GME is going to make off their NFTs? You guys think GME is going to make good money off NFTs, the NFT market on their channel, or how's that going to work? I mean, honestly, I'm just glad they're doing stuff like that. We talked about this a while back, man. I still think AMC should profit off NFTs as well. Just they wouldn't be able to do anything in terms of, like, you know, open up a marketplace of any sort, but they could at least sell NFTs and at least take some of that money. It might not be a ton of money, right? Even if it's a couple $1 million, and take that to pay off some debts. You can take a couple $1 million, man, of NFT money and turn around and pay off, you know, tens of maybe hundreds of $1 million of debt by negotiating down. Yeah, up 500% right now. Good Lord, Tricks. Let's go, baby. Let's go, boy. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I like seeing all you guys making lots of money. Love it. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel so nice. Second part of the movie was good, but yeah, well, honestly, it's hard. It's really, I feel like it's really hard, man, to, like, you know, one, break nostalgia, right, of the old movies. And two, I feel like usually the second ones and third ones aren't near as good as the first ever. Every once in a blue moon, you see a movie that's better than the first, but mostly not. Oh, it's 2 a.m., Drew. Get you some sleep, man. Yeah, 2 a.m.'s late. Get you some sleep, bro. We'll be on tomorrow. We got 2 more days, man, before the weekend. Remember, guys, Monday is a holiday. So Monday, obviously, is going to be a little bit further out there. $22. Strike is up 1,100%. Dude, Jesus. Let's go, Punish. Let's go, baby. Just say, man, it can continue to go up, too. Yeah, the only issue I have there, though, DJ, is that obviously CPI data weeks could be rough. Hopefully, it's just CPI data week, though, now. Is the rougher period in the market. I don't think we're going to see the longer periods of, like, pain like we had last month going into this month, though. I think those are going to be a little bit harder there to come by. But, I mean, who knows at that point, right? Hopefully not. I'll be down with it, man. Does crypto market stay open in Christmas? And yeah, crypto market's 24/7, DJ. 24/7, man. Crypto market. 365, baby. That's the lovely thing about crypto, right? It's open all day long, 24/7. So it fits everybody's schedule, right? No matter what. You know, if you work night shift, boom, fits your schedule. Day shift, boom, fits your schedule. Only weekends, fits your schedule. You know? Everyone's schedule on that end. It do not matter on the crypto markets. And that's the reason why you see a lot of those happen, man. Let me pop that one down. Pop that one back, baby. Let's see, man. Let me pull some up real quick. Calendar. Let's see here. That's not it. That's not it. Yeah. Pentecost. That's not it. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, do remember though, guys, that the market does close at 2 p.m. So 2 hours early. So the market closes at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. So do remember that as well on Friday. And then Monday it's not open because of Memorial Day. And then Monday it's not open because of Memorial Day. So just remember that. So closes 2 hours early on Friday, closed Monday, and then obviously market open Tuesday. Just so everybody knows. It is. Yeah, it does, man. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. What color Lambo do I choose? I'm done, man. I am done. Super done, dude. Do you think Doge will hit $1 and hold it this year? I think it all depends on like how people react and how people are selling on that end. I do think we're gonna hit it. It'd be nice, obviously, for us to hit it and stay above it for a while, though, because then you would be able to say, "Hey, look, we have a good ground there." I think it depends on a lot of things, though, DJ, that I'm not really willing to like bet on yet to say yes or no. But I definitely see us hitting hitting $1. I used to be happy for long weekends, dude. Peter, man, the last 10 years I've been in the market, right? In the last 10 years, the weekends are just rough. But being in the crypto market, in the last 3 years, have made the weekends actually not that bad anymore. You know what I mean? So it used to be like I didn't get into the crypto market until about 3.5 years ago. It was 2017. So right at almost 4 years now. So let's say I'm going to count 4 years, whatever. It was towards the end of 2017 when I got into I think it was like August, around August area. They got into Litecoin. So before then, man, the weekends really stunk. Babs hated them. I was like, yeah. But obviously, crypto market's definitely making them a lot more bearable now, a lot more fun. Obviously, if you're out in the crypto market, you're only in the stock market, then obviously it's definitely gonna be crummy though. Believe me, it kind of stinks. Like, oh no, these longer weekends do stink though. The two-day weekends aren't so bad. You got Saturday, Sunday, but when you add like an extra day onto there, it's like you're like, darn it, dude, seems so long. We need an AMC in Hawaii. Dude, I agree, Rick. You should have all kinds of AMCs on every corner in Hawaii, bro. Hawaiiing it up, man. Hawaiiing it up. Moving to Texas. Oh, Texas, bro. The best of Texas. Yo, chat, if you guys haven't, make sure to hit the like button below. Definitely helps out. If you're not a sub, think about the sub button as well. But to have you guys come back, hang out, be a part of the family here. I do hope everybody's having a great day today. I know it's been a crazy day in the market, right? We've had AMC up, big time, up not over 19% to end the day here at 1956. Awesome, great, the best, love it. Great days, man. We've had a lot of good days though. Monday through Wednesday. I think tomorrow's gonna be another good day. I don't see anything holding us back tomorrow anyway. With pineapple drinks and umbrellas. Yes. Do you think all the fake dog coins? I think all the fake, like, little tiny coins will eventually, fade away. Kind of like any other, like, little tiny, like, coin like that usually does. Like, maybe you might see one or two, like, diverge out and do decent. But for a lot of times, man, anytime in the past that we've seen coins come out and mimic another coin, you know what I mean? And kind of mimicking coins, usually they go up kind of pumpy-dumpy and then go back down eventually and then do nothing after that. So I really don't expect too much out of them, honestly, DJ. Now, they could be different, right? But if you're looking at the history in the past, yeah. For the history, man, it's just how it is. Or, oh, yo, what's up, Mr. Mr. Nice One, hit the like button. I mean, hit the sub button, hit the little bell notification, man. Yeah. So Monday, my channel got, my video Monday got bopped by YouTube. And ever since then, my channel's been getting hammered again because I'm not getting able to get seen anymore. So I have to go through this whole next week or two again, down in the dumps again. It's very annoying because it seems like once we get some channel growth going, you know, YouTube comes along and bots me again. And yeah, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is, man. There's nothing I can do until I get like higher sub counts, right? So when we hit 100,000 subs, then my channel can get into the areas where I can get, you know, manually reviewed. Until then, it's just like a computer system that comes through and just bots me. And then I have to apply an appeal. And even though I applied an appeal and won the appeal, YouTube doesn't really care for right then. It's just the algorithm, man, that's going to bot me for like a week or so after that. So if you're just, you know, sub to the channel without having the bell notification yet, or if you haven't joined our Discord channel, what happens is that you probably won't get notifications sometimes, or you won't really see the channel much either, which kind of sucks. There's nothing I can do about that. That's the reason why I preach all those things, like follow us here, follow us on Twitter, you know, join the Discord. That way you're not just relying on YouTube only. If you want to join the Discord channel, make sure you guys join the Discord channel there. I only like alert people, you know, once we, you know, one, I post a video or go live. You won't get any dings unless those two happen. Yes, I did see the wall at 20. We talked about the wall being at 20. There's going to be a wall at 20 no matter what. This is how it's going to be. We're going to break through that wall to get through there. And there's probably going to be another wall right around 2050. And the reason why that is because obviously intraday, you know, one-day trading last time was right around $20.40 on that intraday back in January 27th. So going about 10 cents above that, it's probably where we're going to see another kind of stronghold area they're going to try to hold on to choke out. And then the next one would be the intraday 1 hour marks around 2380 area. They'll probably try to choke us out again there. Then after that, honestly, you're off to the races until about 28, 29. Then after that, you have your all-time high areas around 34. And then you definitely can see the squeezes, you know, more on at that point. And then obviously, depending on how high we go, this week or maybe next week, you know, who knows on that end. Who be knowing, mom? Who be knowing, mom? You feel? You feel? I feel. Coins. I don't buy coins that are not tradable. That's because it's just the easy way to say the coin's not good, right, DJ? Or it's like a new coin or a pump and dump coin, right? That's why, man. That's why. Kind of like people call, like, you know, trash stocks or whatever. Like certain stocks that are very, very cheap, like certain, you know, penny stocks, trash stocks. The common thing in I guess in the industry for the most part. You know what I mean? I mean, that depends upon you, Mr. Nice One. I mean, that's up to you, man. It's your money, right? I don't know if you need the money right this second or whatever. If you need the money, then obviously you gotta pay bills or put food on the table for your family or pay rent and stuff. Then obviously you should probably think about doing stuff like that. Now, if you're just letting money sit there and ride, man, until, you know, until you get to a point where you're comfortable with selling, then just let the money ride at that point, right? I can't, you know, exactly tell you what to do because I don't want to get bopped again by YouTube again. I feel like they're already watching my channel, man, with like a hawk eye. I get reported so much by some of these hedge funds. I feel like I'm already like under the microscope. They're like, what's going on? What's going on over here, Jason? Yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully so, man. Hopefully so. Remember, chat, we did finally get our link for Public App. I do want to mention that. We'll be doing a giveaway probably on Public App as well. Eventually, once they get me approved to be able to give away some stocks on there. So I'll be giving away some of the community. If you want to sign up, go ahead and sign up to this link right here. You even put like up to $1 or even more than that. It's a great platform. It's a you know, it's a stock platform. What they call it, a social, you know, social investment platform is what they call it. You can follow me at JasonAllenMoney. You can follow people as well. right there. You can follow me. If you sign up, you put over $1 in, you get a free stock worth up to 50 bucks as well. T-shirts are too loud. Need to calm it down with a NASA shirt. Scaring the hedgies. Pretty much, Jared. What it feels like, man. I feel like every time I'm getting attacked by somebody else, like, good lord, bro. Like, what is going on? And then it hurts the channel, man. It's so detrimental. You know, after a while, we had like 600 to 700 views in here every day. Now we're getting down to like 200 or 300 again. You know, channel views, it dropped off again. That's because we got banned. And then you get bought by the, you know, we got our video taken down or whatever. Got that channel strike, but it got taken away, obviously, but it still doesn't matter because of the algorithm. I got a strike, right, for a while until it fades off. So until then, I just got to deal with the low numbers for a bit. Oh well, nothing you do, man. It's just not letting people know that we're live enough. Chat, I'm gonna head out though, man, because it's almost 3:30. I need to work on a video and get that posted. I might go live again tonight, man. Talking about, you know, cryptos and other stuff, just hanging out with you guys. Depending on what time we get back, we're going to my grandmother's house again. So we're going to take some chili down there, man, and hang out with my grandmother. If you guys don't know, obviously my grandmother does have, you know, terminal cancer. So we've been trying to hang out with her as much as possible. Because those are memories, man, that'll, you know, last a lifetime. And, you know, we only got a certain amount of time with my grandmother left. And family first, man. Family first. And that's a good stock portfolio right there, man. Honestly, top 5, good right there, DJ. Great. And if you guys are wondering what I'm using one last time, I am using Webull right here. Shout out to anybody who donated today. Thank you guys for the donations. You guys, it means the world to me. It allows me to support my family. It allows me to continue to be able to stream, man. Allows me to be able to do all this stuff. I do appreciate you guys 100% coming and hanging out every day, chilling. Again, I might come live again tonight. I'll let you guys know in Discord if we do, obviously. I'll have a video out. As soon as I get off here, I'm gonna be working on the video. Again, if you sign up with that link right there, Webull, if you haven't, sign up, man. Put 100 bucks in and get those 2 free stocks. It's worth money churning the money out. Appreciate you guys being here, man. Hanging out today, though. It's been great. And hopefully I'll be on tonight. I'll be working on a video for the next hour or so. Probably until about 5 o'clock. Get that posted. And then I'm going to go to my grandmother's, eat some chili and stuff, hang out with her. And if I get back before 8 o'clock-ish area, I'll definitely do a live stream tonight, probably around like 9. Do a couple hour live stream, just chilling with you guys. Appreciate you guys. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Thank you to anybody who donated today. Anybody who just came out, hung out. Anybody who hits like the like button. Anybody who subbed. Make sure you guys dink that button down below. Hit that sub button. Hit the little bell notification. That way you guys can stay up to date on everything. Appreciate you guys. Everybody stay safe. And remember, guys, don't give in to FUD. There's lots of FUD in the market. I don't care if you're in the stock market, the crypto market, whatever, man. There's lots of FUD right now, man. Just hold on. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Appreciate you guys. Everybody stay safe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, fam.